Richie Rich back in the building. What's up? What's good, people? It's your boy. Tonight we got B Dot on the show. Most of y'all know B Dot. And we got Mulano, aka Cheapskate Jakes, aka what up? What's that other stuff you be saying, bro?
Mr. Thanksgiving, aka Young Holla.
Mr. Thanksgiving, what that mean?
Because I be feeding the streets with this knowledge. Feeding the streets with the knowledge.
Oh, you be giving up the game, I hear.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. See Jackson Jeter in the building. Prince Diamond. Prince Diamond in the building. Man, y'all over there drinking. I need to get me a drink, man. Shit. Got me sober. Sober right, motherfucker.
Rich get that drink. He gonna be done being sober. Then it's gonna be game over. I was surprised you didn't bring back some of that Brugal with you, man. Yo, that stuff is powerful, man. I brought some, right, and I knew this dude. He's a hardcore alcoholic. That motherfucker drink the hardest shit, man. That motherfucker, I gave him some Brugal. That motherfucker had a shot. That motherfucker was asleep on the couch. He said his girl came back and said, "What the fuck you doing? Why you ain't sleeping in the bed?" That motherfucker, it knocked him the fuck out. It put him in La La Land. That motherfucker's like, "Oh, this is bullshit." He fucking took a shot. That motherfucker was done. I mean, he already had some beers in him anyways, but that motherfucker was done.
That shit,
that Brugal, man. I mean, to us, we're used to it, so it's not that bad. But a dude in the Matrix, they ain't gonna be used to it. It's like, for instance, you down south. It's like somebody from out of town tried moonshine. You know what I mean? Like, I remember my cousin did moonshine, and he's more like an athlete. He never did moonshine, but his brothers are like from the country. They put him on some moonshine, man. That motherfucker went crazy. That motherfucker was throwing bottles at chicks and everything. And he a ladies' man. That motherfucker wasn't getting no play that night because he was acting whack as hell. I was getting more. All the girls that didn't like him were going on to me, and that usually don't even happen.
Shawnee Mack said she mad he blasted on her back. Shawnee Mack, what's up, man? Did you come here because you saw the title say Antonio Brown or what? Let me know, man. I'm trying to bait. Try, man.
Let's go. I see play.
But yeah, man, that Brugal, I mean, I drunk it before, man. I don't really like all that rum and all that shit.
He sound really like it. He would kill for some rum right now.
Who, Tom, me?
Yeah, you'd kill for some rum right now.
Hey, especially I kill for some rum in DR right now.
Yeah.
Not just here, because I can go buy that bullshit out of the store now.
we know what kind of rum I get. That Captain rum. That Captain Morgan. I got some of that Captain Morgan.
All right, we ain't gonna start on our captain story. B-Dot, you be captain in the mains.
Hey, everybody know I love my mains, dog. I don't play by my mains, bro.
Hey, we got some Patriots fans in here, man.
I like that.
They good with AB or good without him, man. Shit. Hey, but you
know I say about the Patriots, they hate us because they ain't us.
Are you a Patriots fan too, huh?
Yeah, I'm from Boston. It's in my blood to be a Patriots fan. You gotta go a little harder.
He's saying they trying to make him into the next Aaron Hernandez. I don't think so, man. You taking it overboard now. That man actually killed somebody.
I think
AB's gonna get off on this shit, man.
They trying to make it in. So, hey, are you trying to go to Brazil? I heard you was thinking about going to Brazil, Rich.
I already came back. I went to Brazil in May.
How did you like it versus Sasua?
Oh, Brazil was cool, man. It's a lot to do. It's a lot to see. Uh, of course, it's a big ass city, man. It ain't like Sasua, Sasua, a little small town.
I seen you licking your lips when you said biting your lips when you said there's a lot to do. Now you talking about the attractions or the action? Are you talking about the attractions or the action?
Hey, you ever heard of Brazil bubble butt? That shit is real.
Oh wow!
So yeah, them girls out there, man, they got some fat asses and shit. Real.
I heard they said that. I think the other dude said they come and try to kiss you in the mouth. They try to steal your kiss. They got you, Rich. Look, Rich, like no, I don't want to talk about this. He gonna be like Nathaniel. I'm getting out of here. Y'all ain't gonna do this to me.
You know, back then, though, goddamn corner.
What'd you say?
I said, you ain't gonna back me in no corner.
Hey, you ain't got no Brugal to save him either. You have to get it. Hey, they got a Brazilian rum though, huh? I'm pretty sure all the Caribbeans, all the islands, all the areas mostly have their own type of rum. They got Brazilian rum, right?
Yeah, man, I'm sure they did. But, I always take my own liquor and shit. But I might buy some cheap local stuff, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever.
Did that DR news kind of scare you into buying your own local stuff? That's why you did.
I always bought my own stuff anyhow, shit. What about you, B-Dot? You drinking from the mini bar? I mean, I have drunk from the mini bar in the past.
Well, you could go to there's a liquor store. They got their own liquor store in Sasua. You could just go there and get that. You ain't got to go to a mini bar, and that's untouched. That's what I do.
Yeah. I mean, I hit the liquor store. What'd you say, B-Dot? Yeah, you breaking up, man. Tell them folk the Wi-Fi ain't no good.
He said the Wi-Fi ain't no good.
Go ahead. B-Dot, what'd you say?
I said I keep it presidential, man. Whenever I move in DR, I keep it presidential. You know what I mean? Y'all know how I move in DR. You know what I mean?
Word. That's what's up. Yeah, he moving DR, man. He moved like no other, man. Yeah. He be having Go ahead.
My boy B Dot be keeping it presidential. He looking for some homes. He's about to keep it residential. Your boy Nathaniel, he didn't want to expose his credentials.
Oh shit. Wait till Nathaniel hear this shit.
He said he didn't want y'all exposing his credentials. Remember the thing? Motherfucker said, yo, you was sick of it. That motherfucker got mad, like.
You ain't gonna back me in no corner, motherfucker. Yeah, that was funny, man.
Yeah,
Yo, you don't want no smoke. You don't want no smoke.
I think he's smoking to his foot. You want no smoke? Yo, he's supposed to be going live already, man. We haven't seen him. I'm gonna give him to like 12:30.
12:30, shit. 12:30, I might be sleeping, shit.
He said, salute from Boston. Okay.
Your boy going in on Drees. He said, Pete, got that Drees. Where did Drees find out? He probably sleeping right now. Let me hit Drees up, man.
Yeah, I didn't know what my job, the crazy thing about it is I didn't know what my job, they said they slow down around like January, February. I'm like, damn, man, I just started, but I'm about to talk to him and say, yo, I know y'all want me to take vacation right now, but can I do a vacation February? Because I'm trying to hit Philippines because I could get that for the 500 round trip. Philippines from where I'm at, that's sweet right there.
Is that considered the winter for them?
What do you mean, the price? The price?
February. What are they on the same season as we are, or what?
Well, February is kind of like slow season. After like December, January, February, that's considered a slow season. I know November is high season, but I want to say around there that's kind of like it's warm, it's not raining, but mostly the high season I want to say is probably in Philippines is probably October, September, October, November or whatever.
Oh, okay. Yeah, man. Because when I was in Rio, man, it was in March. I mean, in May, it was considered winter, man. And it was a little chilly down there. It wasn't real hot. But
Yeah.
where you at, beat up, man? You at a private place? What's the deal?
He's on mute. He's still on mute.
Nah, man, I mute myself, man, when y'all talking. But yeah, man, I'm in this little hookah spot out here in Texas.
What's the name of it, man?
It's called Paradise. It's called Paradise Hookah, man. I here in Texas, man. It's about the best thing smoking in town. You know what I mean? Smoking.
No pun intended.
Word. Oh, your boy said he about to hit Nate up. Uh-oh. Here comes the big bang.
Oh
The big
yeah,
bad
my
wolf.
damn man. Jackson Jet Setter Worldwide said he's seen Nate in action. I don't know, man.
Yeah, he said he seen him out. Yeah. Matter of fact, when he was doing that live, I saw both of them on the live because Jackson hit me up and Nate. I seen him and Nate live, you know.
Yeah. The thing about it is like, and don't get me wrong, this ain't no shot at Nate, but what I mean, when you're talking about game, what is really game? It's basically lying, selling dreams. My cousin can do the same thing. I know a monger I'm cool with that does the same thing. To be honest with you, it's nothing really impressive because you can lie. Like I used to do that back in the day. My homeboy used to get mad at me like, man, you lame. Just keep it real with him and tell him the truth. And my homeboy that told the truth, he actually got more girls than me. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is, he was like, man, why you gotta lie to him? I keep it real with him. But me, I would lie. So a lot of the people that talk about all that game, getting the girls in states, is basically all you're doing is lying. Like, or basically, as Biggie would say, separate the game from the truth. But some people don't feel like doing all that lying and going through all them games and selling people dreams. Some people just want to get to the point. You know what I'm saying? Like, Rich, you seem like more like a laid back, mature dude. You don't got time to play all them games. Shit, you barely got time to spend time doing live with us. So what the fuck you need to be? Oh, I gotta tell you, I gotta lie to you, tell you what you want to hear, and do all this. You're like, man, you're like me. You just want to go straight to it. Like time is money, literally, and like literally, be honest with you, actually, time is greater than money because I think I sent you the thing with David Bond, man. You can lose money and get it back. You can't lose time and get it back. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I always look at like, I think the reason why in Nate's mind, and I don't fault him for what he does, you know what I'm saying? Like I pick at him whatever, but that's just the YouTube persona and stuff. But I think with him, he's trying to bring it back to 1995 where you could bag chicks. And don't get me wrong, I like where he's going with it because I see that white dude, David Bond, doing that shit. And I see a lot, and I ain't gonna lie, yo, I see a white dude today with a badass chick. I'm getting mad, man. Y'all gonna have me get up my black side, man. Half my black side, y'all stepping up because these white dudes get all these girls, man. I'm tired of it. I'm low key happy for them, but I'm low key mad at them. I'm the mad monger. Because, man, these dudes, man, I'm like, yo, how the fuck these motherfuckers are doing it? Like, and it's not even just in the States, dude. I've seen in Philippines, like, I'll see the baddest, one of like top notch chicks with a white dude, whether he's older or mid age, whatever. And these motherfuckers will be dressing like shit. They don't give a fuck. And they'll be having a badass chick of Philippines, Thailand, whatever. And I'm just like, even Dominican Republic. It's like, yo, you can say it's really all about the money, but I see it down here too. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy.
Yeah, man. I agree, man. You can't get no time back, bro. You
Yeah.
know.
Rich is like, I'm not agreeing with the white guys getting all the bad chicks, man. I'm not giving
I
that
mean,
up.
no, man. White guys, think about it, man. Think about it, man. If you're a white guy, right? Oh, let me give a shout out to Brandon first. Hold on. Appreciate the super chat, brother. He says, peace to the gents. Need to get that brother out here on the show with us, man. Chop it up with us, man. Six, my dude. Shout out to Yes Jonas, man. Tell Yes Jonas to holler at me, man. Tell him don't forget about the small people, man. But yeah, man, you can't get time back, bro. So I
Yeah.
agree, man. And I try to deal with bros here in the States, man. I still date here and there, man. You know, but I ain't on front, man. I try to keep it real with them, but if I gotta lie to them, I will.
That
Man,
motherfucker said, yo, you pulling Nate right now. Remember what Nate did? Yo, if I can't get nothing to DR, if I can't get a girl, a tourist chick off on DR, I'm going out to the city. He pulling Nate.
indictment.
You gotta do what you gotta do, right, man? Yeah.
Hey,
But
he was on Dykeman that night.
yeah. That the crazy thing about it is with that is, and he's always saying you gotta haul at chicks and do this. I understand that, but here's the thing. He's like, and when he was bashing the other dude, he's like, oh, I heard him when he was like, oh yeah, you gotta pay for it, nigga. You can't get no pussy, you gotta pay for it. Now, I don't know what the dude's background is, you know it better than me, the dude he was bashing. Whether you have to pay for it or not, it doesn't even matter. Because if you look at it, right, Nate is from the hood. So I'm pretty sure back in the day, he used to sell some type of narcotics, right? Not trying to indict him on in. Everybody's probably had that from the hood. So if a white dude that doesn't have to do that and already get a good job paying, like say if, okay, for instance, if you compare a white dude that went to school and he's making six figures as a pharmacist, six figures, versus a dude that sells drugs making six figures. Does that mean the dude that's a pharmacist better than the dude selling on the street? They're both technically drug dealers. You know what I mean? Does that make him better than a dude? Nobody, both of them are getting the same results. You know what I mean? One just might have worse consequences. Like the dude that did pharmacy, he has to pay back loans. The dude that's selling drugs, he gonna have to pay lawyers. You know what I'm saying? But both accomplish that six-figure goal. That's what I'm saying with the game spitting or the tricking. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. B-Dot, you still with us, man? Appreciate this super chat. B-Dot says, yo, what's good? Six, my dude. Lie and fly. What's good? What's on your mind, B-Dot? Chime in. I need you to chime in, my player. You don't lie to them girls,
I
do
had a
you?
long day at work today, man. So I just have a little drink, man, and smoke a little hookah, man, and just reminisce about Colombia, man. About it.
Reminisce. I guys said reminisce about
Do you
Colombia.
lie? Do you lie to the girls or you telling the truth, man? What's up? What you drinking, man?
You
What
know
you
what?
drinking over there? You know you got a brown paper bag over there.
I like to mix it up, man. I like to mix it up. You know what I mean? I mix a
No
little
presidente.
lies with the truth. You know what I'm saying? I mixed it up. You know what I mean?
Hey, so he separates the game from the truth. He separates the game from the truth.
I hear you, bro. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Sprinkle. Hey, what you 40 say? Sprinkle me, player. Sprinkle me with that game, player. So what's up, man? Are you dating in the States or what? Be that.
No way. No way.
What? I thought you had a
Hell.
Columbia girl. Didn't you have a Colombian chick you met in Atlanta?
Yeah, I met this chick, man, but you know how that go, man. I just import them in right now, man. That's what I do. I import them in. I import them in from Colombia. Come out here for a couple of days and send them right on back to where they came from, and that's about it. You know what I mean? A lot of my mains got their passports and they visas, man. So I just that's how I prefer to do it, man. I'm still working. I'm still making money, but I'll be back out in Colombia second week in October. It was the first week, but I think I'm gonna switch it up to the second week in October.
So wait, you actually get the girls with the visas to come in the States? Oh wow.
Yeah, man. A lot of my girls I deal with, man, they got visas, man. I send them through a process, man. I send my mains through a process. It's like an interview process, man. It's like, you know what I mean? So they gotta have a passport, and they gotta, you know what I mean, speak a little English, and that's how I do it, man. That's how I do it. But that's only for a couple of mains. I got my mains in sections. You know what I mean? I keep them in sections. I got my passport mains, and I got my mains that can't go nowhere. And I just deal with them when I get over to the club. You know?
Trapped in the closet.
Wait! You say you can't go nowhere.
Hey,
You're
look,
locking them in.
And when them boys, when them boys from WTU get to Columbia, I tell all my mains, I say, look here, y'all go hide, cause my boy's in town. Y'all go hide in the dungeon, goddamn.
Oh wow, that's a real captain talk.
They want to know who paid for the ticket.
Who paid for the ticket?
But them boys in WTU some savages, boy. Them boys some savages, yo.
He said, "Who paid for the tickets?" B-Dot. Who paid for them tickets? Who paid for the tickets?
I paid for them.
That's a real cow. My salute you, cow.
The thing about it is this: I'm out here working in the States. I make my money in the States.
Yeah.
And when I travel, I go to Colombia. So the thing about it is this: I'm gonna break it down to you real quick before my internet go out like Drees. Look here, this is how I go. All right, so I'm working here, so I'll pay to get them over here. I'm having all my fun, but see, when I go to Colombia, I ain't working, so I got to go spend the money on the ticket. I got to spend the money on the Airbnb. I got to spend the money on the food. I'm spending money the whole time I'm over there. So if I can just spend $500 and get them over here for a weekend, That's good. I'm still working. I'm still making money. I'm good. Yeah. I'm good money.
Yeah, that's smart right there. So you basically, when you get your main chicks, you get them that already have passports that can already travel.
Yeah, man. That's, I go to certain spots and I hang out in certain spots in Colombia where I can meet chicks that got education, that got their passports. And, I put them on my team after I vet them. I put them on my team, but I got another team where I keep them where they at. You know what I mean? So that's just how I prefer to do it. You know what I mean? That's just me. Everybody got their own thing. Everybody do their own thing. That's how I do it.
This motherfucker got more teams than the NFL.
Hey, if I had a little bad one, shit, I'll make a jump on that spirit. Shit. Hey, about $350, $400. Shit.
That ain't nothing.
Hey, shit, I want one that don't speak English though. I want to She go outside, they don't know what the hell she talking about.
They don't know what you talking about.
Hey, we're gonna order food. Bitch, I got you. I know you like chicken. I got you. It's chicken over here. Ain't no pollo. You know what I'm saying? But now, man, shit, that's good game. I mean, if you can afford it,
Now, B-Dot, are these local chicks that are non-pros? I'm guessing, huh? The ones you said are educated.
Yeah, man, these girls are non-pros.
I kind of figured that. Yeah.
Girls, attorneys, and I got a couple of girls that had their own businesses. You know what I mean? So that's kind of how I rock it as far as bringing girls over here. The girls that come over here, man, they got their own thing going on. So they come here for the weekend. I come here for a couple of days, and we do it like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. How do you like Texas?
Man, Texas cool. It's all right. I just come here to work, man. Be honest with you.
How are the jobs?
My contract.
How are the jobs?
I work in oil and gas. I'm an oil and gas consultant, man. So I can negotiate my own contracts. With this contract I'm on now, I'm out every 8 weeks. Every 8 weeks, I'm out. You know what I mean? So that's kind of how I rock it. You know what I mean?
wow.
And between those 8 weeks, if I want to bring one in, I bring one in. You know, I'm making the money, so I bring one in. You know what I mean? That's just how I do it.
Yeah.
You know, everybody different. Everybody got their own thing, but that's just how I do it. I prefer to do it. You know what I mean? I got one coming in next week.
Oh wow, that's good. Yeah, I heard Texas be having them jobs and stuff. That's what they said.
Yeah, it's a lot of oil and gas jobs here, man. A lot of oil and gas jobs. If you're in the oil and gas industry or you want to get in the oil and gas industry, Texas is the place to be, man.
Yeah. Especially if you have your CDL, like even a basic CDL, you can get in.
Yeah, if you got a CDL and you want to get into the game in Texas, man, no problem. No problem. It's wide open. It's wide open right now.
Now, what if you have a felony? Will they still put you on?
Ooh, a felony?
Yeah.
Woo. Yeah, they kind of strict when it comes to that, man, because they pay big money. They pay good money. So if you got a felony or some other shit going on, it's kind of iffy, man. I got a few cats on, man. A couple of cats reached out to me, and I've been doing this thing for 17 years, man.
Yeah.
So I got a lot of connections. So a couple of cats have reached out to me, and I hooked them up. You know what I mean? But as far as the background, you got to have a good background, and you got to be a hustler, man. You got to know, you got to go out and get it. You know what I mean? I can open the door for you, but you got to walk through it. You know what I mean? You got to do your thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, he gonna open the door for you, man. You just can't be no captain.
Man,
I'll open the door for you.
Why can he be a count but I can't? That's messed up, Rich.
Hey, but he's Sir Captain, you know. It's a different.
Hey, Rich. So I'm gonna have to go back to the liquor store and get my money back for that Captain Morgan rum, huh?
Shit. Hey, so what's some no-nos, man, when you traveling? What's some no? B-Dot, we're gonna start with you. What's some no? Don't do it.
You know what? I got 4 words. I got 4 words for you. And this is what somebody told me a long time ago. 4 words. Don't fall in love. Don't fall in love, man. That's the best way I can tell you, man. Don't fall in love.
Or lust.
Mm-hmm.
So what's a no? What's a
wait a minute.
no?
You can fall in lust now. You can fall into lust. You can get deep in some lust over there.
Oh man, Jackie said don't eat the booty. Don't eat the booty.
Jackie, you can eat the booty if you got that Brugal in your system. That's what I was told. I don't know.
Booty eating bandits. They call them BBs. So what's a no, man? What's a no, Mulano?
No Western.
No.
RFMs, request for money. No Western Union. Stay away from that. You will get your feelings hurt. You will get disappointed. You will get played. I'm telling you. I don't give a damn who it is. Don't send that Western Union, because first of all, if you send the Western Union, they're gonna ask a second time, and most of the time, it's not always gonna be a first time. So it's gonna be an ongoing thing, and also because that you're just wasting money because you're giving them a leeway, and they have other guys that are already sending them Western Union. You know what I mean? I learned that from experience, so I already know. So motherfuckers can't tell me, "Oh, Mulano, you full of shit. You ain't sending the Western Union. You don't know you don't know what you're talking about." Nah, do not send that Western Union. Save that money. 100, 200. This guy's sending $200 to $500 a month. 200 to 500 a month. They can use that for a plane ticket to go back over there and get any girl they want. Shit, they can fuck the girl's pretty sister. Pretty her.
I know that's right.
Shout out to for a lot of them girls, it's a job, bro. It's a job. So they got guys on their payroll, man, and they rotate them. It's a job for them to talk to guys every day, getting that bread. There's one guy in one of our chat rooms, man, and that's what he's talking about. It's an actual job for them, yo, and that's what and they own their fucking job, yo. They wake up in the morning. You know, we wake up in the morning to go to work. They
Yeah.
wake up in the morning texting, trying to
I believe
get
it.
this bread.
They actually told me one girl from Thailand was like, "Oh, I got to go to work." Like she made it seem like a job, and I'm like, "What the fuck, bitch? That ain't no real job, but it's a job." Like even Cardi B when she was stripping, it's a job for her.
Word.
Damn.
We got Quavo in the building. What's going on, Quavo?
Man, I need that bag like Quavo got. Who was spending somebody $800 a month in Ukraine? That was you?
That wasn't me. That was this dude in Jacksonville, North Carolina. But yo, you know what's so funny? I don't understand how this dude was like, yo, he sent the white girl $800 or 40,000. I heard he sent her all together 40,000. But dude, in Jacksonville, North Carolina, I had women hitting on me, and I was a new guy, so it's not hard to get no play in Jacksonville. Like, even if you want a white girl or whatever, it's not that hard. Like, I mean, you might not get a stunner, but you'll get some. But I don't know if for all that money he sent, $40K, he could have Ukraine and fucked all like 20, 50 Ukraine women, and that would have changed his whole mind about that one girl.
50? Nah, you could have put way more than that.
Yeah, well, I'm saying the lowest. I'm saying lowest. I'm saying if you want to live there for a couple of years too, and do it.
Oh, like me.
Yeah.
Hey, Terrence. So tell me, see, he living abroad in Colombia right now. So tell me one no when traveling abroad. Something you don't do it.
I mean, man, but you know, my experience has been different than a lot of people. But my no would be don't fuck with Venezuelans. That'd be my no, bro. Like I fuck with 3 Venezuelans, right? One of them was tricking off. I went ahead and did that. That was when I first came to Colombia. That was when I went to Cartagena just to get it out my system, because that was my first time ever messing with an international chick. So it was like 40 something, like 150 mil. That's probably like about 40 something dollars, maybe $50. Gave her that bad. I put her picture up in the chat. Mad niggas that smashed too. So pretty much she done ran through, and definitely was no kissing. It was none of that shit. But the second chick I met, she tried to rob me. The third chick was the chick. The chick I just, because I met one cool Venezuelan chick, and she's in Venezuela. A lot of the chicks that you see, they be bad as fuck in Colombia begging and shit, bro. They Venezuelan, because in Venezuela, bro, it's rough, bro, shit, bro. I talked to a chick there I met on Tinder, but we just cool, because I'm never going there. She can't leave the country, but we just talk all the time. And she was like, they'll go days without fucking electricity, all type of wild shit, bro. So I just kind of just talked to her just to keep her spirits up and shit, because bro, she can't leave. She was like, now you can't even leave the country type shit unless you pay a whole bunch of money to the Venezuelan government and shit. So it's wild there, man. But bro, I'll say stay away from Venezuela. That'd be my main thing. I mean, but everybody's saying different stuff. Some people said they had good Bible studies.
Well, when you see them Venezuelans, send them my way.
Of course, Captain Rich, we're gonna salute you, Captain. We're gonna send them your way, but we're gonna I'm gonna have to keep one.
Call me Captain Venezuela.
Hold on. I'm seeing some comments. People saying Venezuelan is better than Colombians. You crazy, dog. I see Venezuelans every day and Colombians every day, bro. You crazy, dog. Colombians, bro.
Hey, hold on.
I live here, bro. I live here.
Hold on one second. Let me give a shout out to 010 for the super chat. He says Western Union simping is a growth industry for chicas. Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
I done it. I remember I said $20 to a chick to Cartagena before I even went over there. I done it. Oh yeah, I done, bro. That's why people be getting on me about tricking. I'm not big on tricking, but I have done it. But just I'm at the point in my life where it's like if I could smash for free, why not? I don't know, that's free. Well, not free, but if all I gotta do is pay for your taxi, which is like $5 million, and buy you some food like I did last night, and every other time except that one other time with the Venezuelan, it's like I don't know, you save money and all.
You want them cheapskate Jake prices?
Let me give him a super chat shout out before I forget. Appreciate the donation, fellas. Sugar Skull Life says, Team Venezuela. Fuck you mean. Fuck you mean.
Them Venezuelans are good though. I ain't gonna lie. I heard they were shutting down Sasua hard. Like them Dominican women were getting mad in Sasua. Hurting
Maybe
their
that's why all
pockets.
the bad ones went. Maybe that's why all the bad ones went. But bro, I ain't too many bad ones in that I done seen. I done been to I done been to Bogota. I done been to cleaned up in Bogota, cleaned up in Medellin. Y'all see me cleaning up in Barranquilla. Y'all see me cleaning up in Barranquilla. Been there a week in Santa Marta. Been there one night. Like y'all see me cleaning up. And every time I see Colombians is just the baddest ones to me. Like Venezuelans, they all right. Like they swaggers. They pretty, but their body is not fuck with a Colombian. I don't give a fuck what nobody say, dog. Like I'm here, bro. I see these down Colombians every day. And you know that. What's your name, man? In the top right corner, you know that because you was boosting up the Venezuelans for a second.
Mulano, that's Mulano.
Yeah.
One of y'all want to take this? One of y'all want Mulano? You want to take this right here?
What do you say?
He said, "I don't want to smash for free. I need their understanding that I'm a whore."
I don't blame him because usually if you smash for free, the fee comes later on. Either they trying to get a green card, they trying to get a baby, or it might try to get something else, a relationship, and then lock you in. You can't talk to no other girls.
Well, let me.
There's always a price.
Let me address passport action. I am hating. I can admit that I'm hating. He said he disagreed and Venezuela's got fine bodies and all. Bro, they not, bro. Well, you right. The ones I be seeing be begging in the streets, asking everybody for shit. So that's the ones I see. But I'm sure you probably right. It's probably badass Venezuelans. I just haven't seen them compared to Colombians, bro. Like I say the chicks that I'm interested in seeing that I have not seen, because I asked Colombian dudes to them who the baddest chicks are to them, and I heard my partner say literally they're on the phone. All the Colombian dudes is saying Buenos Aires women are the baddest they ever seen, and they said women from Argentina and Brazilians. That's Colombians saying that, and to me they got the baddest women. So I gotta go to Brazil. That's on my list, and I gotta go to Buenos Aires, man. Gotta go to Buenos Aires, man. Because if Colombians saying they bad, then who am I?
Man, everybody on Team Venezuela, man. I think you just had some bad luck.
Y'all stay over there. Cool.
I'm not saying, in my opinion, I'm not saying Venezuelans are finer than Colombians, whatever. What I'm saying is they got the complete package. They good in bed. They humble. They hungry.
Of course they're hungry. You ain't fed them yet, Rich.
Hey. What's your take on the Venezuelans versus Colombians? Beat up, man. You with us?
Oh, is your mic on mute?
Yeah, he looked like he talking to somebody or something. I was gonna say, man, the Venezuelans, even in the Spanish community, the Venezuelans are considered the top line as far as Latinas. It's Venezuelans as far as the looks, like, and this is what they literally told me. They said Venezuelans got that face where you could wake up in the morning and still kiss them with morning breath. And then second of that is Colombian. But as far as the bodies, it's Dominican. First of all, it's Brazilian, then Dominican. That's what they said with the bodies. Because Dominican women have natural bodies. A lot of Colombian women, they got that surgery and stuff. They don't got natural bodies. But the Colombian women have natural, beautiful faces. So if you take a Colombian chick, and I don't know if you guys got Netflix or Hulu, whatever. If y'all got Netflix, man, I'm telling you, check out fucking Cincenos No Hail Paradiso, the first season. If you see the chicks there, they're slim, they got pretty faces, but they ain't got no real body like that, like chest and butt and everything. But if you notice, those are the local chicks that usually have that. When they get enhanced with that, though, the surgery, that's when it enhances them. But as far as face, they got the best face on Earth. Second to the Venezuelan. You know what I mean?
Who you said is the first?
Venezuelan's the first as far as the
Okay.
face,
All
but
right.
as far as body, the first is Brazilian.
Okay.
So Venezuelan first for face, Brazilian's first for body, second for face is Colombian, and then second for body is Dominican Republic. And the reason why I say it because I was when I was working Walmart pushing shopping carts a long time ago back in the day. Yeah, and I was doing the cashier stuff. A Mexican dude had like I forgot I think he had his Mexican girl or El Salvadorian girl. It was another I think Honduras or whatever somewhere. And I was asking him about the Venezuelan chicks, and his girl was there. And he said, "Oh, I don't know nothing about that." His girl walked over to the grocery section and left him alone. That dude was like, "How did you know? Like, how did you know Venezuelans top of line and fucking Colombian second?" Like, he asked me, "How did I know?" Because he already knew, but he didn't want to say it in front of his girl because then she's gonna get mad. So he already agreed. Like, yeah, Venezuelan is top of the line for all of them. If
You know,
Venezuela was if Venezuela wasn't messed up right now, motherfuckers would not even think about DR right now. I kid you not.
Word. I wish they all was closer here. You know,
Yeah.
Venezuela not
Well,
that far, but
Rich, you ain't got to worry about me taking your DR girls because I like Thailand. I got that yellow fever.
so if since we just getting on chicks in general, man, like somebody said that we all got our preferences, man. Me personally, if I go to Venezuela, obviously it's fucked up, but let's say it wasn't fucked up, maybe it'll be different because I see all of them. But dude, the Colombians I see on a daily basis, bro. Even the chick that's cleaning the floor in the fucking grocery store, bro, they be bad as fuck, bro. Like they
Yeah,
like
yeah.
bad as fuck, bro. But
And
I honestly, but I got a thing for Pakistani women too, though, bro. Like
oh
Pakistani
wow.
women be as bad as fuck, dog. Like
Yeah,
they on
because
my
they're
they
thick.
on top of my list. Like they
They,
got long hair and they black and they just fucking like if you ever meet a dark skinned Pakistani, yo, they like black women. Like to me, a beautiful dime black women to me is probably the finest woman in the world. You know what I'm saying? But it's so hard to find them in America because they got fucking weave and all of that shit. So it kind of put me off of black women. They got attitudes and shit. But to me, Ethiopians is at the top for me. I don't know if y'all seen Ethiopians before. They
oh
bad as
yeah.
fuck.
There was a chick that worked with me, and she was the thickest Ethiopian chick I've ever seen. Like most of the Ethiopian chicks are skinny. She was a thick Ethiopian chick,
on on
and
TV,
dudes at
they
my
skinny.
no, I seen this in person. This chick was like Ethiopian. She's thick and everything, and a lot of dudes were on her, but she was very picky, and she had dudes come in her pocket. Like dudes were ready to spend that bread. Like she had dudes spending bread. Like motherfuckers spend money, and and I noticed she probably gave it up to one dude, but she wasn't. You had to spend some money. She was like, "Where's that money? Where's that money?" Like she wasn't giving it up that easy. One dude was so stupid at my job because he was clowning me about my videos. Like, "Oh, Milano, you got to go out of the country and pay for it. I don't want to have to pay for it." He's all in her face. He thought he was gonna hit. Man, this chick smoked up all his weed and left him with blue balls. Motherfucker ain't hit or nothing. And then he was so stupid. She was conning him to try to drive his car, and the motherfucker was like, "Yeah, I'll let you drive your car." Some simp ass dude named Ricky. I was like, "Come on, man! Like, dude, really? Like, that's crazy."
So let's
hey,
get into
hold
that.
on.
What?
Hey, hold on,
Go
hold on.
ahead.
Yep, let me give a shout out. Super chat. Sugar Skull Life says, Venezuela is so bad. They have the privilege of being my future baby mama and wifey. Team
Oh wow.
Venezuela. I met some bad Venezuelans in Colombia. Hey man, I agree, man. I love Venezuela. There's something about that. Them women, man. I'm telling you, man.
Are
I've
they,
been
are they
getting pushed
still?
back.
Are there still some Venezuela? Hey, Rich, are there still some Venezuelans in Sosua or no?
Yeah, last time I was there, it was some there. I mean, they trickling in, but I heard they flood in Colombia though.
They everywhere. That's why. So I guess I'm a bad example because all the ones I'm seeing is on some begging shit. So it's like they bad now, but they be on some begging shit, and it's like, bro, that shit get annoying. Like, but I want to answer a question real quick. The answer is yes. By the way, Jackson G the Worldwide. Now the first time that I cleaned her up, I didn't because that pussy smelled weird, and I made her take a shower for her. I was like, hold on, I made her take a shower. So I ain't fuck with her like. So this matter of fact, Rich, I don't know if you seen the video I posted in the middle of the night when it was dark as fuck and I couldn't see shit, and I was nervous as hell because it was she lived in the hood and there was no fucking street, it was no fucking lights on this entire street. So I stopped fucking with her after that. And she told me pretty much she knew that was why. She was like, I promise you don't smell like that. My period was on, whatever, and it was just going off. That's why I smell like that. She was right. Because when I went back that night and fucked Miss Pretty Pussy, everything was good. I gave her a second chance. Because she was begging me to come to her house for that whole week. So when bro hit me up about doing a live, I was like, fuck it, I'll just go do it at her house. Because I was like, why the fuck would I want to come to your house when I'm living in a 15 fucking floor you already know when we go to other countries, you already know how we living. Like, I got AC and all. She ain't got no AC, none of that shit. Like, why the fuck would I come to your house? But I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna go over there, bro. But as soon as I pulled up, there's 1,000 niggas outside. Well, 1,000 Colombian niggas outside. Music playing, motherfuckers looking at me and shit. And the thing that pissed me off the most is she was not outside. Bitch, you gotta be outside. If I'm coming all the way from the good ass side of town to your motherfucking spot, you gotta be outside. You know what I'm saying? And man, nah, but yeah, I did eat the box though. That's just to reiterate that. But fuck it. And she not a prostitute. Let me throw that out there.
Let me get the super chats out real quick. Brian Bourne says, "My fault, fellas. Internet trash at the spot. We understand, man. You know, got that Drees internet. Drees don't get on my ass in the morning. Hey, but Sugar Skull Life says, not to mention Venezuelan food good than a motherfucker. Sugar Skull Life. That's a hard name to say. Let me know, man. Would you try to sneak into Venezuela or what? Or you think it's too dangerous? Or would y'all sneak in?
I don't know, man. That's a risk. That's the risk right there.
That's a weird.
You already know I wouldn't even entertain that shit. To sneak in Venezuela, dog. It's obvious. If anybody seriously thinking about that, it's obvious. Like I said, I talked to a chick in Venezuela, bro. Matter of fact, I'm gonna hit her right now.
You gotta go and see her, man.
I talked to a chick in Venezuela, bro. Bro, y'all do not want to go to that motherfucker. The chick is not worth it, bro.
Now, one of my no-nos is don't ever go to no broad house unless you've been knowing her for a while.
That's injustice.
You're reckless, boy. You Rico reckless, man. You living on the edge.
Rico reckless.
That's what happened to me in Cartagena. I left the tourist part, fucking with weed, which is why I don't do drugs anymore, by the way, unless it's like a controlled environment. I haven't done drugs since I left from in Cartagena, because my friend he got a whole loft. He lived down. He's been living down here for like 3 years, and he had some. But I'm never copping weed again ever in a foreign country ever, bro. I'm just gonna go with a clear and sober mind, unless it's a situation where I know everybody and situation like that. Because I left the tourist part, which is Boca Grande or Gethsemane, in Cartagena. For those of you that never been there, if you come, you want to go to Boca Grande or Gethsemane or a neighborhood called Crespis. Those are the 3 neighborhoods you need to go to: Gethsemane, Boca Grande, and Crespis. And I left there fucking with a chick to get some weed because I want to see how that Colombian weed was. Fucked around and the bitch tried to rob me, all type of wild. That I'm not even telling you, bro. A lot of shit happened. The police got involved. I had to fight her. She bit me, bro. Shit got crazy.
Wow! Oh shit!
Yeah, it got crazy.
She bit you.
And at the end, she called the police on me.
Damn!
I had to give her money, the taxi driver money, who also tried to drive off with my phone, and I had to pay the police. Bro, this shit was y'all ever seen Locked Up Abroad? Bro, it was like a movie, dog. Bro, that shit was really, bro. My heart was, bro. I thought because She was saying that because you know prostitution legal in Colombia. She was saying that I fucked her and I didn't pay her, and that's when you break the law when you don't pay him. I'm gonna let you do that shout out too.
Wow.
Shout out Brian Boy, man. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate the love, brother. Y'all seen my Venezuelan girls I put in the group. I love Venezuelan girls. I know where to find the good ones. Well, you need to send them my way, brother.
Yeah, send him his way.
Send you on, my brother.
Send him to Captain Rich.
Yeah, send him his way, man. Bro, that shit that just happened was wild, bro. That shit that just happened was wild, bro. So I got one chick left before I leave. I'm getting out of here Sunday. I got one chick left that I had my shit set up. Oh yeah, that's the key too about for fellas who interested in pretty much smashing these chicks for free, like me. Now you gonna have to pay for the taxi. That shit is like $2 though. It's like $5 million. That shit is like $2.
Yeah.
But you gonna read that or do I need to keep or what?
Go ahead, both of y'all read. Yeah.
All right, so pretty much just for cats that got a little more time like myself. The key to smashing chicks for free when you traveling in other countries is your lifestyle should reflect the come up. Instead of you giving her $50 or $100 a fuck, make sure you got a boss ass apartment. Like I only rent apartments, bro. I'm 33. I'm not finna go to a place and have a roommate when I'm traveling unless we planning this shit. Like, yo, we about to get a huge man. Like, my boys coming next week. We planning, so we got a huge ass loft. I pretty much I'll show that shit to y'all in the chat when we do that shit. But outside of that, I'm getting a whole apartment. I need every place I live. I need a view. Behind me is the ocean, and this way is the mountain. First time I ever seen a mountain in my life, by the way. In close.
Shout out to the mailman, 17. Hey, they going for 17.5, Mr. Mailman.
I like mailman. Yeah, mailman fuck with me, man. But yeah, let me just add this last little piece. So the key to smashing chicks is for free, pretty much for free. Get your life together. You know what I'm saying? Make sure your life together. Like make sure your life is plush. And talk to them before you even come. So when you get down here, you have already built a relationship with them. But you gotta understand, like the chick house I went to the other day, bro, she ain't even had no fucking AC or nothing. So just when you get a crib with AC, you're a come up to them. You know what I'm saying? Like you're a rapper to them, bro. Like you know these bum ass chicks that's homeless. There's a lot of chicks, by the way, in America that's homeless. By the way, niggas too. They call them what they call dude. I forgot what they call male
hobos.
Like if somebody can kick you out and you don't got nowhere to go, you're homeless, bro. Whether it's your mama, your brother, your sister, the dude you fucking, the chick you, whatever, bro, you homeless, bro. And if you can offer an alternative to their lifestyle here when you traveling abroad, bro, you can get as much pussy as you want without spending that trick bag. Now, me personally, I like to take them out to eat. That's just my thing. But I took a picture of the tab the other night. I'm eating too, bro. I spent $30. I ate too though. Yeah. Like just now, I spent 50 mil. I ate too. So 50 mil is like $15, bro. And you know, after we go out to eat, I fuck them and that's it. Yeah. Instead of giving them $50 that I don't work hard for, you know how many hours I gotta work to make that shit? You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna give it to nah, I'm good on that.
Yeah. But see, man, the thing about it is like sometimes, like, see, you're living abroad, so you got time to deal with these. You got more time. Yeah, you got more time when you side. Now, if I was living abroad, I'd be on the same thing. Like, ain't trying to pay like that. I mean, what?
Now wait. Well, I gotta interrupt you. Y'all keep saying that. When I came to Colombia in July, bro, I did the same shit though. I only paid for pussy one time, and I cleaned up in Bogota, cleaned up in Medellin, and I really could have cleaned up in Medellin, but I just didn't have enough time.
Everybody got different styles though. See, just like you said a minute ago, you know, you take them out to eat. You spending time.
True.
My time is more valuable than money, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Because you only saving what, $50, $40. I mean, like I'd rather spend my day exploring the city, seeing the sights, getting around. Now, if I take a chick with me, that's different. So if I got stuff planned, then I'm not gonna do that. But if I ain't got nothing, I'm on day like number 5 or 6, and I bring a shorty over. Yeah, I take her out to eat and all that, and I'm trying to hit for free, whatever. I got time to waste, but majority of the times, when I take a trip, I already got my days kind of planned out, so I don't want to. One thing about taking bras out and you have to deal with their emotions and their feelings. And you go to a restaurant, and like you said the other day, they want to order the highest shit on the menu. I mean, all that shit just it just pisses me off. So
Yeah.
But it's only like $15 though. Yo, when y'all
It
get
ain't
tired
about the money. It's about the money. It's the principle.
all right, well, let me give you an example.
But that's exactly why. That's exactly why I'm
example.
against tricking now. That's why I'm against the tricking now. If I trick off like that, like straight up like that, it's gonna have to be a threesome. If it's not a threesome, then I'm good.
But let me tell you something. Sometimes you end up spending more money or just as much money whining and dining, taking them to the movies, doing all that.
In America,
tricking, and then on top of that,
in America, say that though. Only in America.
No, abroad too.
How many times have you? This is the first time I ever took it. Well, the second time, because the first time was a catfish. I showed y'all that in the chat too.
Yeah.
Out of all the chicks I took out, it's only 2 chicks that I didn't finish the deal with. To me, the ratio is close enough to me. You know what I'm saying? Because come on, bro, you know this, Rich. Like these Spanish chicks, they are not as demanding as fucking a US chick. You do not gotta take these chicks to the movies and none of that. You buy them a cab. I be the one that want to take them out to eat because I'm like, number one, I want to experience the city. I want to be with a dime while I'm eating my food or a chick while I'm eating my food. You know what I'm saying? Fuck eating by myself. I do that when I'm watching Netflix anyway. Why not do it with a chick? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout out to Flex ALD. He said it's some real info tonight. What's up, brothers? What's up to you, my brother? Any questions, throw it up in the chat. Appreciate the support from everybody. And continue on,
Yo,
Mulano.
what's up? Can you hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah. Go ahead, Peter. Jump right in.
Hey, Rich, I'm about to head out.
My thing is this too. Okay.
All right, see you later, Captain.
I head out,
all right,
bro. Big ups, man. Respect. Much
Captain
love. Respect, bro.
All right.
Facts.
But hey,
yeah,
man,
but my thing is
everybody
this,
move
man.
different, Terrence.
When I meet a chick out there, Venezuelan or whatever the case may be, I'm always the guys know in the group, in the WhatsApp group. I like to do it nice. I like to live nice when I'm over there. So what I do is take them out. They if they with me, they're taken care of. You know what I mean? When you with me, you're taken care of. So you live in plush.
Exactly.
You're in plush bed. You're in a nice upscale spot. You eating good.
Facts.
You're a beautiful woman.
Come on.
I'm out here chilling. So yeah, of course I'm gonna do that. You know what I mean? My American dollars go so far over there, man. It's nothing. It's nothing. What's $15? What's $20? You know what I mean?
Come on, man.
You know what I mean? So I don't mind that. Everybody got their limits. Everybody got their own thing. I don't mind that, man. You know what I mean? If you with me and you good, you on my arm, you good, you eating good, you in a plush bed, you in a plush fucking condo. That's what it is, man. And these and those type situations, these ain't no pros. These are some just good girls I meet, you know what I'm saying, these certain spots I go to. And I ain't telling y'all where I go. So anyway.
Ain't no fun if the homies can't have none.
Hey, look, man. Hey, y'all know I don't play about my mains, man. I do not play about my mains,
like you,
bro.
Man. I like you.
I will shoot a motherfucking kneecaps off my mains. You know what I mean?
And see, this is the thing too.
Hey, all right, okay. Hold on. Let me throw this last thing in, Rich.
Go ahead.
They be killing me in the chat for that shit, and I know both of y'all see that shit because I be kissing these chicks out here, and I be like, but I be like, yo, they bad as fuck, and they not prostitutes. At least they not treating me like a prostitute. So I'm gonna go off their word. and I'm a cheap man. Why would I not kiss her, bro? What's the difference between wiping the chick up and kissing her when she fucked the homeboy?
Yo, y'all boys in the chat, y'all want that smoke, man? Y'all can get that smoke. You know what I'm saying? Over my name. You know, y'all
Hey,
can
you
get that.
just
Y'all can
like
get that
kissing bras, man. That's all that is. You know,
smoke, all the smoke.
it ain't
All
nothing
the
wrong. If that's what you want to do, my brother, ain't nothing wrong with it. But see, like
if
a
they
lot.
prostitutes, it is something wrong with it. It is
Hey
something
man,
wrong.
you don't know all the time though, bro.
Exactly.
You can meet you can,
kiss old girl not knowing this shit.
but you can meet a girl and she could be a pro, but that day she just want to run a different game
Yeah,
on you, or she
but
just
that's when
want
you
to be
gotta
a.
vet them. See, I vet my girls. You gotta vet them. You gotta vet them. You gotta put them to the test. You gotta put them to the test. A series of tests before you put them on the team like that. You know what I mean? You got to. If you don't, you're gonna get screwed the whole way. Of course, they're gonna ask. I mean, come on, man. A woman want to look good. She want to smell good. She want to look good. She want to feel good. So if you got to contribute to that, you guys contribute to it. That's just what it is. But you got to vet them. You know what I mean? They can't be out on the fucking streets. These girls got jobs. I bet they jobs. These girls is two of my mains is attorneys, and I know they're attorneys. They ain't tripping. They ain't. I mean, I know that for a fact. You know what I mean?
An attorney. The chick I smashed last night isn't it? Well, she's not an attorney. She's in law school. This is her last year in law school, but still, she got bread like she's spoiled, like which makes sense because if you see the video how she came to my crib dressed, she ain't dressed like no fucking. But she had on balling shorts. You know what I'm saying? Like she ain't dressed like no fucking street girl out here. You know what I mean? Bro, I'm with you 100%. They killing me in the chat too.
Yo, check this out, man. I'm about to get, look. Check this out. I'm back out. I'm back out the country. October, the second week of October, right? And I'm gonna give y'all boys, whoever is in the group, in the WhatsApp WTU group, I'm gonna give y'all an exclusive. I'm riding in armored vehicles, police escorts,
Yo,
the
you
whole
need to give me
shebang.
that footage, man. Camera
I got the
sideways.
footage. I got the footage.
Already
Look,
gonna
my
come up
next
with a
trip,
B-Dot
I'm gonna
series.
show y'all. These girls ain't no fucking street hookers, man. These are some real legit chicks. You know what I mean?
Bro,
But like I said, you gotta vet them. You gotta vet them.
We trying to tell them, bro, these is legit chicks, bro. Now
Now
they could be lying.
me and B-Dot got history now. We bag bitches in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Dime pieces and shit. You feel me? So B-Dot already know, like, motherfuckers, I had some dude email me the other day talking about, oh, y'all brothers ain't got no game, man. Y'all paying for this. You pay. Dude, sometimes I pay for convenience, man. I don't pay for them to stay. I pay for them to leave. You understand me? Once I'm done, you know, I'm done. I pay her to leave, man. When you deal with a non-pro, sometimes you on vacation and you gotta deal with their emotions and this and that, and you gotta hear about their problems. I'm like, man, get out of here. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes hard to get rid of them, and dealing with non-pros is a headache sometimes. And y'all make it seem like these Spanish girls are no drama, no stress, bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
We making that shit sound sweet as
then
hell.
y'all make it seem like y'all can just buy them a meal and that's it. You ain't gotta never kick out. You ain't never hear the story about, oh, my grandma, my family, or my papa and my dog sick. And come on, man, you gonna hear all that bullshit. Why you hearing all that bullshit? I done gave them fours and them fives, and I'm done. And they can't call me for
Yo, I forgot who told me that. Leon told me it's a whole chat on the side where motherfuckers just send pictures and videos of chicks asking for money and shit. I got a sick grandma, somebody just died. It's always somebody just died or somebody sick as hell, bro. That shit funny as hell.
pictures of refrigerators. My grandpa,
Yo, I got so
that,
many pictures of empty refrigerators, man. I can start my own little
charity and shit.
Yo, why you keep putting up mailman posts every time you coming at me, man?
And mailman coming in the throat.
I salute you, man. Bro said I need a mentor. I was laughing at y'all killing me in the chat, but bro, it's hilarious, bro. But y'all can tell, man, bro, I'm having the time of my life, man. Yeah, you know, you run through shit like that, but you know, But obviously, bro, I'm not wifing none of these chicks, bro. Let's keep it black, except one. I do got one. She looked just like Jenny Aiko. She's bad as fuck. I will not share her picture in the chat because as soon as I share the picture, somebody gonna say they fuck for $20. I ain't got time.
Man, so you might be kissing it though, bro. You might need to know that information.
Bro, I don't need to know, bro. Let me find out, bro. I don't need to know, bro. I don't need to know. Cause y'all gotta understand, man. It's like think about it like this. If you really seen the shit that's going on in the kitchen when you eating at these restaurants, bro, you would not eat the motherfucking food, dog. You would not eat that shit, right? But when they bring that shit in front of you, you ain't see the motherfucker sneezing your shit like 2 or 3 times, right? But you eat the hell out of that shit. That's probably the best meal you ever motherfucking ate. Same with me. If the chick bad, she everything I want, shit. I'm everything she want in that moment. Shit, let's run it. You know what I'm saying? Even if you are a working girl, you know what I'm saying? It ain't like I'm fucking a bitch, bro. And of course, I know herpes is real. Of course, I know that shit. But I don't tongue bitches though. I just kiss them on the lips. Even though I know you can still catch that shit on the lips, but you know you can see that shit.
I was meaning to ask you, man, the other day. What's your end game out there? What you plan on doing? Where you see yourself at 2-3 years from now? Do you plan on finding a man and kind of settling it down and having a baby out there with a chick, or you just having fun right now, or you just plan on doing the same shit you're doing now, 2-3 years from now out there? What's your game out there? What's the plan?
Also, man, my name is spelled with an E, man. Also, check me out on Instagram, Traveling Data Science. My Instagram sucks. So please keep adding me, even though my posts, I'm really living this shit out here. So Traveling Data Scientist, Instagram, Traveling Data Scientist. So I'm trying to get my followers up, man. But basically, so for those of you who don't know, I'm a data scientist, by the way. I work online. That's pretty much what I spend my day doing. And I pick my own schedule. I work 4 days a week, and I can pick any 4 days I want every week. That's why you might see me respond in the chat more so some hours and some days than other ones and shit like that. And pretty much, man, I mean, my salary is a living wage. It's cool. Like I said, I'm in tech, so y'all already know what that's like. And I got American dollar now. And for those of you who don't know, like when I lived in America, man, I pretty much had checked off all the boxes. Nice car, own my home, own, no mortgage, none of that shit. I bought it out. That's another thing too. I threw in the chat. A way for y'all to get property fast. I'm talking about like within a year. Is look at local towns, local cities around where you live, and go pay the taxes for that. I know in South Carolina it's really easy to get a house. If you pay 2 years taxes in a row, and some of these taxes be cheap as hell, it'd be like $2,000. Like it'd be $1,000 a year, and some people can't pay that. If you pay 2 years of taxes, bro, and they don't redeem the tax, you own a fucking house. Now don't get a house with a mortgage on it. No, because you're gonna be stuck paying that mortgage. Get a house that's already paid for, that maybe an old person lived or an old person died, or that they left it to their family member and they just didn't keep the taxes up. That's if you really want to build wealth. You know what I'm saying? I rented out my house in the States. So yeah, man, I moved to Colombia. Like I just interviewed with a company a couple of days ago, man. A grocery store down here. It's called Olympica. Some of you who traveled abroad, y'all heard of it. They're a big grocery store chain. They like Walmart in Colombia. I just interviewed to be a part of their technical team and shit. So, I'm getting you know the money that I requested is a comparable rate. It ain't exactly what I asked for in America, but it's comparable. And but I do want to live out here, man. But I want to live out here and create my base here. But I want to continue to travel the world instead of just staying here. I want to travel the entire Colombia first, find a perfect place that I want to really live. And yeah, I want to start. Bro, I'm 33, man. That's why a lot of y'all hear me, you know, y'all roast me for kissing or whatever, bro. Like everybody's life is different. I did my thing when it comes to chicks or whatever. I'm not an ugly dude, pause. Nice whip, like money was always cool. Not always, you know, niggas go through shit, but overall, I always pretty much had, you know, did my thing when it come to hustling. So, but I still wasn't happy. You know what I mean? Like I still never got that main thing that I really wanted, bro. And now that I got the opportunity to smash beautiful women, like, bro, why am I not kissing them? Because a nigga gonna roast me in the chat. Fuck out of here, dog. I'm kissing them. I'm eating pussy. All that shit, nigga. She bad as fuck.
One life to live, bro.
Oh yeah, I know it's all jokes, bro. I know it's all love, man. But I'm saying this for the cats that are affected by that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Who you see how me and B-Dot moving? Like And Rich, he hiding it, but I heard some things about Rich, man. He's just like us, man. He's just like us.
Hey,
So don't
man.
get it twisted, man. He
Hey,
be kissing them too.
oh,
And you
no.
know I'm new. You know I'm new. Somebody had to tell me that, man.
Hey, I ain't. You ain't never seen me kiss one. I ain't gonna say I hadn't, but nah, man. Hey, I
Yo,
might do
man.
that.
At the end of the day, man, y'all cats out there, man. And I always say this. I say this all the time. Just buy that flight, man. Buy that flight. Get out the country. You know what I mean? I promise you, you'll thank me later, man. Get out the country. See something different. You know what I mean? See something different, man. You know,
As Nathaniel about to come on, he got something different to say.
man, fuck all that shit, man. Fuck all that shit, bro. Get your fucking passport. Take a trip. DR, Colombia, Europe, Germany, fucking East Asia. It don't fucking matter, man. Get the fuck up out of here and just live your life, man. Because the thing about it is this: time don't wait for no man. It don't wait for nobody, man. Next thing you know, you're gonna be 40. Next thing you know, you're gonna be 50, 60, 70, 80 in a fucking nursing home, and you're gonna be like, man, what the fuck did I do?
And you
You know?
never put it down.
Hey, in my nursing home, hey, in 40 years in my nursing home, oh, the nursing home gonna be lit. I'm gonna have some stories for them little, young little nurses up in there. You know, I'm gonna have some nurses for their ass. I'm gonna have I'm gonna have some stories for their ass. They're gonna be like that. It's a wild old motherfucker right there. He lived his life. You know what I mean?
I love it, man.
I'm telling you, man, time don't wait for no motherfucking body, yo, for real. So just get out, man. You know, join these groups. Get some knowledge, man. Get some game from these cats in here, man. It's some guys with a lot of game, with a lot of knowledge, man. You know, listen to these guys, man. Learn. Get out the country, man. You know what I mean? I got cousins, I got friends that's never been out their own city, yo. Never been out their own city.
Yo,
and they live
who is Jackie? Jackie, add me on Instagram right now so we can chop it up. Everything you've been saying, I've been agreeing with, bro. Because you know I had to eat her ass too, right? Oh, I didn't.
Oh, you were
Oh,
serious.
man.
Nathaniel's on this motherfucker. Nathaniel's in the motherfucking building, yo.
Yes, I said her ass, by the way. Throw that out there.
Hey, you a wild boy, man. You.
Y'all
Man.
see what I like? B-Dot said, same for you, Rich. And I'm assuming that the thing the same way. If y'all boys seen what I seen, bro, if everybody say what they'll do. Like people say, this millionaire should do this millionaire should do that, bro. Until you see that type of money, dog, you don't know what the fuck you'll do, my G. It's easy to sit back and say what the fuck you gonna do, but when you got a fucking quarter in front of you and you not used to fucking quarters, because I'm not used to fucking quarters in the United States, bro. I'm 5'9", I'm not 6 feet, I'm not 6'7". Like, you know, I'm just gonna keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you the
But here, shit, I'm P. Diddy.
But Nathaniel, he's starting a date coach thing, and he can show you how to get these motherfucking down. All right, Nate.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And listen. Oh man, it's every day you learn something new with these incredible biddies out here, man. Just it's amazing because it's far more available to us than we imagine, than we know. Because they hide this shit, man. They nobody wants to let you know pain and they struggles of why they single. But average pretty woman, man, that's single, that's a red flag already. So it already gives me a red flag to go with a green light. Like the red flag is that how you not snatched up. The green light is all right. Well, she's available, and that's just the way I see it. You know what I mean? The way I see it. That's why I had to make this thing more of a date coach because um I think I just got tired of just hearing so many dudes not having the answers, and you see a lot of these women just really, you know, like as fine as they are, stay lonely. You know what I'm saying? Like today, let me tell you what happened. Right, I went to pick up my contacts and shit. You know, I wear prescriptions and shit. So when I went to this spot today, fine ass Indian chick. But I came in there on my like, yo, let me just come in here and get this thing because I had the shit sitting there for a minute. Go there, get what I gotta get, and I'm out. And then I told her, gotta say your birthday. So I'm like 30, and she's like, yo, she's like, that's my birthday. So I'm like, get out of here. She's like, yeah. I was like, so you understand Libras, like you know how people know how we are, right? She's like, yeah, I was about to get the scale tattooed on my ankle, on my leg or something like that. And as much as that was a continued mode of me going in, but she had people around. I like, yo, just hit me on Instagram and we'll holler later or whatever. Just follow me on Instagram. I just kept it real generic. But point being made, my mentality with her was, all right, let me. As soon as I seen how fine she was, I was like, yo, let me get on my bullshit. A lot of times when I see girls like that, it's automatically like, all right, let me hear what she gonna talk about, rather than, oh shit, I'm get shy about it. But the accessibility is just real, man. They just a lot of them just got destroyed by somebody and they just never repaired because niggas be putting their damn minds through like the washing machine a lot. So that spin cycle is what I try to do every day. My main goal is every day I'm out here, forget the content, whatever. I'm really out here really experimenting and really seeing like, let me get a mastermind of how these women are thinking out here, man. Because if I got all these different nationalities and races and creeds around me, I might as well just go. She was fine as shit, but again, it was like, you super fine. So nobody got that shit snatched up, which they didn't because she didn't have no ring on her hand on that level. Then the question is, all right, well, let's proceed because I know obviously you done dealt with it. A couple of niggas that lied to you, and we gonna get past that. I don't want to talk about none of that shit. That's the main thing you got to do with a woman, man. I don't want to talk about your ex. I ain't concerned about none of that shit. What's up with me and you? And then, so she don't even get in the habit of trying to use you as no pillar. That I now on the out of the country thing a little bit only because now what's happening is that I got a lot of dudes emailing me now about other countries that they try to do. The girl wants to meet their parents. The girls want to do this. So it's really a international more than ever. So it's really starting to show me now to kind of listen to the situation first before I give my opinion. But yeah, in America, I try to use big cities such where I live as an indication of the world because where I live in a melting pot, so I'm seeing all these different creeds and races every single day, and studying it. You know what I'm saying? There's modes of just, I remember this the other day. This girl, for example, this Italian chick that's out here in Staten Island, and nice, big, thick ass chick that looks like she got a body of a sister, really nice looking. And when she was at the gym before, she seen me, and then tried to act like she didn't see me because she was with a girlfriend. Now she was by herself. I stunted on her like I didn't see her. Went to the back room, went on a spin cycle, and then I seen her looking around. I could see her from the dark spin cycle room looking around to see where I'm at. She was just crazy. I said, now I'm gonna fuck with her. I'm just gonna ignore her right now. And showed up through the whole time. I'm going to the other side of the gym. I see her trying to find where I was, and then I just disappeared because I went back into the spin cycle room, and then I could see her looking in the mirrors. Point being made is that situation is going to be set for the next time I see it now because she's like, oh yeah, I seen you the other day. I didn't know where you was at. And I'm like, yeah, but how you do? You good though? Everything all right? Hope everything is going good. Take care of you. So you just got to keep moving on her because before you know it, she's going to start realizing she's getting dismissed, and then she's going to be on it, and then it's all from there because they just so used to, you know, trying to see who's looking, who they can link in and do all the above. So it's like somebody sent me this emoji today. This girl, she's like, this emoji was funny. It was really good. The emoji basically was showing that how I am as a single woman, and you see the little girl sitting by the water, waiting for like the water to flow, and then you see how I am when somebody likes me. Then you see her the water running up on the beach and she running away. And I'm like, yo, that shit was like, I don't like emojis, but this was a good one. I said, this is so true. Like, you waiting at the edge of the water in the beach for the water to flow on and see what man is gonna come get you because you're lonely. Now the water's coming for you, and now you're running away from it. So it's like, you know, what is that? And that basically is, it's the same mode of like, wow, when a woman wants all this attention, then now the dude ain't giving it to her, and the dude that ain't giving it to her, she falls for him, but the one that's giving it to her, she loves him. So, you know, there's a game when you got your shit going on together. You gotta, you know, the number one thing out here, you gotta know how to do stunt one-on-one, and that's the main thing. You gotta be able to stunt. I told dudes, one of the things dudes are lacking, dudes don't do their hygiene right. You don't smell right. You gotta be in a position, man, where you got your head up, when a chick can see you rather than she watching you watch her. Like, look at me for a change. You know, I'm going to the store. You looking at me jumping in and out the car. You looking at me going to get my lunch. You looking at me minding my business, going to the gym, out and going home. You know, there's a level to play here because the game of you going, like that same thing I told you about that emoji. Once the woman sees that you on her and you're not gonna be super persistent, then ain't shit happening. You can't just holler at her and then not be persistent. They want the chase. So if you ain't trying to give the chase, then you got to turn her chase around and let her chase you. So it's got to be one or the other. But you know, that's why a lot of these thug dudes and these street dudes win so much because they're persistent and it's crazy. I was out in New York City in Midtown this past Sunday. It was amazing, man. I was out there Sunday around 5, 6, and I kid you not, man. I probably had, I didn't even post none of these interviews yet, by the way, but I you know, like 3 hours I was out there just doing my thing, and it was incredible. Shout out to a couple of bros that was my subscribers showing love, man, coming in showing the love or whatever. But I was interviewing a lot of ladies, and every single woman I interviewed, except one, because she had a situation where she fell in love with this guy in DR, and the guy usually like, you know, some 90-day fiance shit though. But she got a whole different situation. But all the rest of these young ladies I kept approaching, I was like, yo, what is it about, you know, the bad guy that you like? So I had two good guys with me, and I'm putting the two guys in the camera. I'm like, yo, what is it about these two dudes you think that what's missing from them? So they're looking at their clothes, the way they presented themselves, nice looking, but he looks like he's shy, looks like he's good, whatever. But they like that bad guy, and I was like, why? And it's because it's their mode of showing that he is attentive to her because he's so persistent. He don't take no for an answer. And they like that. When the good guy tries to holler and she dubs him, he keeps it moving. But the street dude is more persistent until he achieves his goal. And we're talking dot chicks, corporate girls,
Thought chick.
all types of, man. I had these 3 Mexican girls that were phenomenal, that were straight from Mexico. They only been there for 8 months. Another girl from Paris. She followed me on Instagram too. She's bad as hell, but she couldn't really speak good English. But we still connected though. She just was like she one of Instagram hotties where I was like, I could tell the way she looked. And sure enough, I got on her page. Her shit is crazy. So I was
All right.
meeting all things from New York. It was just insane, man. And I learned a lot of things this past Sunday. So I was very humbled by the women that were very honest on their appeals. And I actually get it. Like
So you think the bad guy roles is gonna work with every guy though? Because you got certain guys, I mean, they might not have that character about them. They might not be able to play that role. They might not have that energy, you know. They might just be a soft spoken guy. So
right.
so
I think like this. I don't think the good guy needs to be a bad guy because and that's not what it is. I think the good guy has to take the lessons from the guys that go hard, and the guys that go hard are these guys? Like you need to take the lesson of their persistence. Like, for example,
Can,
street
can,
dudes see a girl and
can I
she's
throw
at the
something? Can I throw something in
and
there?
she's hold on one second, let me just finish this word. The whole reality is that a lot of dudes that I know that are persistent, some of them are street dudes, and some of them are just go hard men. Like they ain't no thugs, they ain't no gangsters, but the persistence shows to them. This is what they're saying to me. That's what I'm hearing. They feel that's a mode of confidence for a man to be persistent rather than a guy that takes the answer no when he should have just been persistent if he believed in it because she's getting approached from 1,000 dudes. I get it because I had to stop them. That's how I'm getting them on the camera. So my two boys wasn't pulling nobody on that camera. There was no way in the world. But I was pulling them on the camera because the persistence was taking the show over. So I don't want people to get misconstrued to think you got to be a thug to meet a woman. It's just their strategy. I like their strategy. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no thug, but I like the bad guy slash thug street dude, whatever they talking about. I like their strategy of the persistence and the confidence that the women take their persistence as being confident. I'm digging that. Actually, like knowing that I met all these different women from all walks of life within 3 hours. Mind you, a lot of these girls don't even live here in the States. They were visiting these. It's a tourist area where I was, but a lot of them lived here. This one lived in the area. This one been here for 8 months. So it was it was pretty interesting, man. I think that's one tactic. Guys that are not as aggressive need to listen and watch the strategy, and of course, we can show how it can be done. But yeah, go ahead.
Um, so from my experience, and I dated a. Now I'm not acting like I dated a whole bunch of foreign chicks, man. But my ex girlfriend was Japanese. I dated her in New York, and I dated a Middle Eastern woman, which is why I love Pakistani women. To me, Indian and Pakistani women are gorgeous. Like I lived in New York, lived in Atlanta. And it's a lot of them gorgeous. And from my experience, and I dated a Chinese woman in New York as well. From my experience, that's more so American women that you have to do that with. It seems like you don't have to play all of them roles, and because I think I mentioned this before on the other live stream, I done read all of those books, man. Strauss, I forgot his first name, The Game, Tariq Nasheed, Alpha Male Strategies, Oscar Duke Jackson, everything possible I done read. I even started writing my own book, you know what I'm saying? Like I put up numbers in America, but just to keep it a book, I still never really got the women that I truly wanted. You know what I'm saying? Not the ones I truly wanted. And I think that, and for me, that's why now that I'm in here and I'm getting the women that I truly want physically now, I'm speaking physically. Now, of course, there's levels to the shit, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm kissing them, I'm doing all of that shit. Cause it's like if I'm damn they doing this with a chick that's she might be a 7, we might gas her as an 8, but we all know she really a 7. I just feel like everything you saying does matter in America, like in the way America like engineers its women. We got to do all of this extra shit, and that's just one of the reasons why I just love traveling, because now it's like, dude, I don't gotta read no more books. I love all of that shit in America, bro. Now I'm just me, and I'm still pulling what I want. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's just my take on it. But I do understand what you're saying. You got to do all this. She chasing me. I can't. I gotta wait 5. I gotta wait 3 days to text her back and all the extra shit, dude. When I get a chick number here, I'm texting them that second. Like, hey, look, we getting up tonight. You don't gotta do all of that shit, man.
Right.
Me personally,
Well, remember
go ahead.
Right. I can't hear him.
Anybody want to jump in? Nate lost audio. Can't hear. OW, you got something you want to chime in?
I'm on mute still?
No. You off. You was moving the table or something.
Oh yeah, man.
Sugar Skull like
No, I pretty much I pretty much agree with the brother said. Right now, I'm in Colombia right now myself. I'm doing the best of both worlds, and I'm meeting non-pro chicks and pro chicks as well. It's just a whole lot easier, man. I mean, I'm getting up in age now. I don't have time to be playing the cat and mouse game, reading 3 and 4 books, trying to find out about female psychology, things of that nature. You know, once you get to a certain age, man, you just get tired of that shit. You're too old for it. Now, when you're in your 20s, you're a young and scrappy man, yeah, you might have time to go pay these dating coaches $200, $300, $400 an hour for them to tell them you about shit that you probably already know or don't know. Yeah, you go for that. But now I'm a lot older. My finances are where I want them to be at. I come out here to Colombia. I get straight to the point. You know what I'm saying? So I agree with the fella. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my opinion and my take on it. Now to each his own. If you want to go that route and read the books and and spend all your time, which in my opinion, like I agree with, my time is way more valuable than money. Try talking to an older gentleman who got money. You ask this fucking ass, what do you prefer? He'd rather be a young man again than having $400,000 in the bank. But that's just my opinion on it. Everybody may say things, see things differently, but hey, that's just me.
Mulano, what's up, brother? Trying to get you
Your
and
boy.
Nathaniel on the show together, man. Trying to do a show with y'all too, man. I guess we can say that for another day since we got the panel. But you been listening in?
Yeah, I'm in. What I wanted to say was, like I said before, and the other one is, it's cool to go and do the pickup stuff because, like I said, one of the dudes that I like that travel, he does what Nate is talking about. Hauling at chicks, not doing the pay for play. His name's David Bond. But the only thing with that is, like OW said, it's the time, man. Like when you was younger, you had the time because you didn't have all this other stuff. But when you get older, you don't have the time. And I think
Yeah, I
that's
can't
why
hear
these
shit.
guys are going out of the country and doing it.
What you say, Nate? Yo, Nate. Go ahead,
Y'all can't hear
Mulano.
nothing.
You
Yeah.
can't
So
you can't hear Nate?
Yeah, you hear me?
Yeah.
I can't hear
Go
nobody. I
ahead.
can't hear nobody talking to him.
Oh, you can't hear
Yeah.
them?
What's that, Rich?
You can't hear Mulano? He was just talking.
No, I can't hear him.
Oh, okay. We have some technical difficulties here. Let me
yeah.
try to move some of these wires in the back of my computer. B-Dot, what's up, man?
Yo, what's going on? Can y'all hear me real good or no?
You're real loud. Got a lot of background.
Hold on a second. Hold on.
Hear me now? Yo.
Yeah, I can hear you, Trevor.
Yeah. So yeah, basically what I was saying was, a lot of guys don't have the time to do that. That's why they go out of the country and travel and do it. Now you have options. You can, do the pay for play or you can holler at chicks. But like I said, with a lot of chicks with these, Me Too movements and rape accusations, it puts you in a certain bind, man. It's not like 1995, man. Like you got to be really careful because one false move can mess up your life, whether you're guilty or not guilty. Look at Cuban Gooding Jr. I'm pretty sure Nate seen that situation. That dude was an innocent victim, and you know what I mean. So
Well, nowadays, man, you can't put your hand on a white woman's leg.
So when I was living in New York, and Nathaniel, you probably can attest to this. When I was living in New York, man, they was pushing this. They tried to make it illegal to holler at a woman, bro. For real, it was called the street harassment law, where they literally tried to make it illegal for you to approach a woman in the street. Like you had to get her consent first. Like what the fuck? Like literally, a woman made a video in New York where she just walked around, and it come to find out the shit was staged, but where mad dudes was just hollering at her for like I forgot how
Oh
long.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so
I
that
remember.
shit blew up. But apparently, but come to find out the shit was staged, you know what I'm saying? But somebody was like the same dude was like, you know what I'm saying, some shit like that. But anyway, it ended up not getting voted in, but that's just the level. So I completely agree with you, man. That's the level that the shit is getting into in America. And I know it's not easy for everybody. I get it, I understand. But everybody gain. Like some cats, you don't gotta leave the state. Some cats is winning. Like my partners, man. Like two of my partners making really because we all in tech. They making really good money at they company.
What's up, man? I'm on the phone.
Oh yeah, they making really good money at their
Yeah, I
companies,
can't
man.
help you.
They don't care about being in the matrix and shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, if it's working for you, it's working for you. And you know, you may already be pulling dimes in your city. I get it. But if you frustrated with where you at in life, and I'm 33 and I damn sure was frustrated with where I was at. So I'm like, though, I got everything I'm supposed to have on a checklist, whatever. But it's like, yo, why am I still smashing sevens? You know what I mean? Why even some of them ain't texting back. You know what I'm saying? So fuck all that shit, trying to figure out their psychology and shit. Like I'd rather just go somewhere where I'm appreciated. And for me, it seems like the second we leave the United States, because the United States is not our land. It never was. Like Marcus Garvey said, this is not our land. If you can travel, the first thing you need to invest in, fuck J's and all that extra dumb shit, or going to the club and turning it up. You can still do that, but make sure you got your passport too.
So what's
Whatever.
Yeah.
your response to that, Nathaniel, man? What if he's saying he can't get chicks in the state, he can't get the tens, he getting the sevens. He got his
Seven.
paper together, you know.
I mean, I got an 8 every now and then, but the tens, nah, bro. Like the chick I smashed in Barranquilla, bro, she a dime, bro. Like that was the baddest chick I ever smashed in my life, bro. She's a hairstylist. You know what I'm saying? Just a regular chick that's working the job, but it's so many of them. It's like, but the same chick in America, bro, she'll like. You ever try to holler at a chick and she kept walking, bro? She'll keep walking. I'm the same person though. I'm the same exact person. What's the difference? It's the environment. That's the difference, and I'm done.
Nate, can you hear us, man? He need advice, man. He said, how can he if
You
he
look
don't
like you sleeping. You sleeping, Nate? Wake up.
Nice screen froze look like.
he said if he can bag them dimes, he'll come right on back.
Yeah, I had that
Not,
one.
nah,
I got
Mm.
the other one.
not even, bro. Not even. Not even.
Eh,
Because you can make 100. You can make 100,000. And I'm gonna break the salary down to you. Because I'm just gonna break 100 grand for you. For those of you that make 100 grand, you know this. 30% of that is going right back to the tax man. So really, you make 7. I lived in
Yeah.
Atlanta. So my rent was. And
yeah, this,
Rich noticed. I lived in Arian, Chastain. My rent was 1,400 a month. So that's another 16 grand. So out of 100 grand, I really only got 50 now. So now we ain't counting car payment, insurance, all that extra shit that come along with living in the matrix, bro. Like credit cards, bro. Nah, I'm good. I rather take my salary now and just build upon that and just live like I'm living now. Y'all can't see it, but bro, I got a 2 bedroom apartment. Like I'm like on the 5th floor. Even it's a 7th floor building. The ocean is behind me. The mountain is in front of me. I'm going to another place tomorrow. Like I change places every week. I experience things every week. I just came from Barranquilla. So like I'm not even trying to figure out the matrix no more. For those of y'all that want to, I salute you. But it's one of those things where it's like, you know what, this shit ain't working. I'm good. It's like trying to rap and you 40. You might could still make it, but then it's like, all right, at what point are you like, you know, it's
let me
just
ask you.
time for
Let
me to
me ask
turn
you a
this.
question.
Go ahead. Somebody listening to the replay, man, and they got the volume up.
It might be Nathaniel shit.
Yeah, this audio is
I,
fucked up, man. Bad.
Or it might have been. I'll mute mine too.
go ahead,
Yeah,
Nathaniel.
shit is terrible.
I can hear you.
Let me ask you.
What kind of mic y'all use?
Tell me one downfall. One downfall. One downfall. What is something that you don't like about living in Colombia?
You asking me?
Yeah.
Oh, well, to me it's simple. It ain't no hot water. I have not took a hot shower since I left the United States of America, bro.
Get the fuck out of here.
I have not
Oh
took a hot
shit.
shower, and it's been like 2 months since I traveled last time, and I don't even now that I think about it, the only place I took a hot shower in was Bogota. Bogota is all right. So for those of y'all don't know, if you come to Colombia and you want the United States life, live in Bogota. It's just like New York City. It got 8 million people. It's that big. It's that many motherfuckers. Like Bogota is. That's where you want to live if you still in that United States shit. The water's hot. They got Uber's fire there. They got everything you need. Like they got skyscrapers, everything you need. But besides that, bro, everything else, man. I mean, but I still work for an American company, so I still make the American dollar. I shared it in the chat earlier. And feel free to reach out to me on Instagram. I send it to whoever traveling data scientist. I let some links go about how to get remote positions because the remote jobs is the future, man. I'm telling you. I mean, I work hard to get where I'm at, but I'm still blessed. But I work my ass off to get where I'm at. That's why when it comes to the tricky shit, I be like, man, yo, let's say you make $20 an hour, bro. Like it took me 5 hours to make this shit, and I'm not gonna just give it to you and you about to go spend it on Jose or some shit. Nah, baby. Like
He
I'm
said
like B dot.
Jose.
How,
I'm like B dot. If I spend 100, it's gonna be the experience. Like and y'all can call it cupcake and whatever. Not y'all on the host, but I mean in the chat. Like I'm gonna be experiencing it too, though. That's the thing. If I go on a helicopter ride, why not have a dime with me? Why not? Like I'm gonna do a helicopter ride. I'm gonna do the little horse shit tomorrow with another chick that I'm texting now. Like, bro, I'm about to experience this shit with a bad one. Like it. I mean, to me, it just made me happy, bro. Why not have a dime around you every day, bro? Like I don't know. Except the chick tonight. Even though I ain't into fucking, I still went out to eat with a dime. So whenever these same people who work here every day see me, they gonna respect me because they see me 2 days in a row with a different chick. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like live the best life you can live. But if you can get out this motherfucking matrix, man, get the fuck out of there, bro. Because the rest of the shit that you think matter to you in America don't matter, dog. Because you'll get everything else, like your energy. I think Rich, you just came from Medellin, right?
I was in Rio in May.
Okay, so for me personally, when I wake up, think about living in the hood. For some of y'all that grew up in the hood, your environment, the shit that you see makes you feel a certain way, bro. That's why white people strategically make neighborhoods to have liquor stores, gun stores, certain shit, so it can keep our mind in the bind. But when you wake up and there's beautiful women everywhere, bro, you got the beach behind you, you got a mountain right here, dude. You look at life way different than somebody that's growing up in the concrete jungle, man. So I would definitely encourage all y'all fellas, man. If y'all got the opportunity to escape the matrix, bro. If you ain't got no kids and you 33 or older, and you ain't got no kids or no wife, bro. Like, dude, save your money for a year, bro, and get the fuck out of there because $5,000, and you can Google this, and I added it in the chat too. You can
Well,
get an apartment in
let's
Columbia.
try to get. Let's try. I don't want to cut you off, but let's try to get back to the question because I don't think Nate ever asked. How can he get a dime in America? How can he
Yeah,
get to them dimes?
the dimes in America. Well, he mentioned one thing that's interesting that basically it's the headache of dealing with these dimes. Dimes usually have a lot of baggage unless they linked up when they got they linked up with somebody. In most cases, if they walk in the streets and they single, in most cases they mentally is fucked up already. You know what I'm saying? Because obvious reasons. Like in other words, it's like you seeing a young lady that's blossoming into a woman, and you like, yo, they better cuff that and do something right because the wrong dude get that, she's finished. So by the time you think about it, you look at these girls and you've seen the girls. Hey, Nathaniel, how you doing? They're getting older, and you like, all right, you know what I'm saying? She changed a lot than she did last year. You can see now, as long as she sticks with her books, she does everything she got to do. She's gonna be a success. But I have seen girls that fuck their whole lives up where they threw college under the damn table and let everything go and fucked around and had a kid or two because they met that one dude that was in high school or wherever they was, and that was it. It was finished. So in most cases, mentally, a lot of these women have already been twisted. The advantage of that is if you got game, and I mean beyond the fact of being aware that this is the situation and you could overcome that, you good. But if you see in a situation as you trying to save her, you're gonna fuck yourself. Like that same saving routine doesn't work here. It works better across the seas. Because if you go across the seas with the saving appeal, you're gonna win. It's easy. Like, you know, you got the bread, you from America, you carte blanche, you good anywhere with that. That's like a black card. But here, it's more of a thing where like, all right, well, you've been through hell and back, but I'm not gonna sit up here and try to take you out for Valentine's and bring roses and shit to your house unless that's part of your G. Like you can't necessarily. I'm gonna try to wife her because she's so incredibly gorgeous. I don't know how any man could let her go. You can't do it like that. You gotta be a little harder with her. Like in other words, you can't do that because she's been through that already. You know what I'm saying? You can't when you go out with her, you gotta let it be known that it's some casual shit. Instead of taking her on a date, take her around your peoples. Like have her come to an event where your peoples is at. If your boy is throwing some shit or whatever, have her see how she interact with other people rather than trying to do a damn dinner for two. It's other things that you have to do because she's been already twisted mentally, and I don't want to know particularly what has happened, but obviously you had to be because she's a dime piece. You know what I'm saying? So to overcome that here, you have to apply your game method a lot more. It don't mean you gotta be in the gym. Don't mean you gotta be. And if you're using the gym as your credibility, it gotta be your game. If you're using your dressing, it has to be towards your game. You know, you may wear something because most girls love to see you guys wear that. Everything has to be part of the game. If you're able to come with the game, then you got to take the saving method across the seas. The saving method does not work in the United States at all.
Well, wait. When you say saving method, you gotta explain what that means.
Saving method basically
got to
like,
save
you know
a
what I'm
hoe.
saying? Basically, that's like I got a crib, I got this, I got that. That last nigga you dealt with was a bum. You need to be with a real man. You know what I mean? That shit don't mean nothing because that's easy to come by in the United States. Over there, in certain countries, it's a bigger deal because your dollar is bigger. It goes further. Your presentation as being an American man. You know, if you get my man just got back from I don't know if I'm saying it right. Mendelin. What's the how you say it?
Medellin,
Whatever. He's in
Medellin,
Colombia.
Nah, it's
Medellin,
Medellin,
Medellin.
man. It's Gene, dude. It ain't Ying. It's
Okay.
Gene.
Yeah. Oh, W coming in. What the fuck?
So I know it started with an M, but anyway,
Gene.
Look at me.
hardcore. He's a hardcore traveler, and
That
he
motherfucker
changed
was a
my
man.
perspective on the sense because he's an electrician. He got a good he got a great job. He got a crib in Florida and Tampa. He's from New York, and he told me straight up, he like, yo, Nate, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, these chicks out here, they ain't really trying to hear all this shit that I got going on for myself. At the end of the day, he rather go across the water, seas, where they're gonna respect him and acknowledge him better and make him feel better. And
that's it.
Hold on. Let this motorcycle pass. This nigga's making
He
mad.
said, let this motorcycle pass.
So reality was he's calling me with the WhatsApp videos and stuff, and he's showing me he's having a fantastic time. Like,
And you mad, B? You mad, B?
Fantastic time.
You mad, B?
He's not able to portray that same lifestyle here because he feels.
You mad, B?
The women here are more harder to deal with. They're more harder to obtain. And the same
Harder or harder?
say hola to a girl, he can't say hola in the United States to no girl. They ain't paying no mind, even if they don't speak English. But over there,
Yeah, you can. I did it before.
So he got to go to where he hiding. So I can't necessarily tell him per se after
That's
all that
motherfucker saying you
footage
can't
been
say
showing
hola.
me.
I do it all the time. What are you
He's
talking about?
consistent with showing me good footage. And we ain't talking about touring the damn country. He could give a fuck about that. He's showing me all the porn work and everything he's doing. So I
And you
know
loving that, huh?
in order for
You
him
stuck
to
in New
live
York.
like that out here, either A, your game got to be extra tight, or B, you got to be on some celebrity shit. So it got to be one or the other. Either it got to be like that when over there he's
Himself.
he's doing his numbers.
You can just be yourself. To me, that's the key of life, bro. When you can be yourself and still get maximum results, I mean, I wouldn't trade that for the world, bro.
Larry, shut up.
Yeah, but remember, though,
Larry said be
I
goofy.
have to. This is what I had to understand. That's how he sees it. See, my whole thing is me being in another country on that level that he's on. It's beyond me being myself, because at the end of the day, I'm myself here. You understand what I mean? So that same self appeal, I'm gonna just be like that anywhere else. But if I can't talk to a woman because I don't speak Spanish, there's no communication really. Like you know what I mean? I can't just. He got the Google thing in his hair. He got this thing where he has like a thing in his ear, and I guess he could talk to them through the earpiece. Some wild shit where he's able to talk and conversate through them. Where it's able to some $300 piece he paid. I don't know. He said something where he's able to
Good God.
correspond.
Facts, mailman. I just wanted to say that.
Yeah. So so the reality is that to tell a man that he's good here and he's over there and he's enjoying himself, you know what I mean? It's two different worlds. Like he's able for what I'm living my lifestyle in the US. As if I travel, but he's into sex tourism, and that's his thing, and nobody could deny that's his name. That's what he do. He been locked up for 10 years, and he's been on a travel mode for the last 7 years. Like he's been going hard. Like I said a couple weeks ago, he was in a Czech Republic or something like that. He's in, Panama. He's in Cuba. He's all over. So he does this shit once
You
or twice
sound mad,
a month.
B.
But
you sound mad.
Never,
Tell him why you mad, B.
Imagine coming here to New York, meeting these same women.
You could never imagine getting your passport and enjoying that time, huh?
20 years or five days, and accomplish the same thing. He's different. You know what I mean? So
he's different than you. He got a passport, and he ain't hating.
Basically, the bottom line is the same way how my man just said.
The bottom line is you mad because you stuck in New York.
And that's the reality. Who are you here? Like, so my whole thing, I'm just a talkative person. So my personality is just going to speak for itself. Not everybody's like me, you know what I'm saying? But that's basically.
Yeah, not everybody doesn't have a passport.
You know what I'm saying? And
come on, man, stop killing them, man. Stop killing them, man.
Now, it's true. I mean, the reality is that women here, there is a different strategy, but the strategy works. And either you're going to do it, or if you don't want to do it, you got to do your strategy that works elsewhere. Some people are different. I got a boy now. He don't approach girls in the street. He's a strip club dude. That's all he do. Like, he fucks with nothing but strippers, but he can't approach a girl in the street. And he told me that. He chilling, and here, that's everybody out here doing their numbers, because getting money out here, like I said, shout out to my man Jeter that's on the channel now. It ain't nothing for, shit. A cop out here makes $150,000 a year. Damn, a sanitation man makes $150,000. A correction officer makes $1. So there ain't nothing where you making the money here, because obviously if you live here, you obviously getting money doing shit that most states you wouldn't even be making that much. So having the crib and having all the above. Yeah, that's all good and dandy, but there's a lot of dudes that got all that, making the money, got the crib, got all the above, but they still can't get no pussy. So,
No, that was me. That was me. I was getting pussy, but it wasn't a dime, though. Let me throw this.
Yeah.
Let me throw this in.
Right.
Let me just throw this in really quick. I was thinking about this as you was talking about it, when you was talking about moving across the, because I don't know. I think people in the chat thinking you a passport hater. And I'm gonna give you the opportunity to.
He is.
But this is what it made me think. everybody knew LeBron James was a great player. Like you said, you still yourself. That's true. LeBron James was still LeBron James in Cleveland, right? But when he went to Miami, he won them rings, and now we know him as what he is now, bro. It changed his legacy, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's still the same motherfucker. He's still a great player, but it changed his legacy, bro. So I feel like, dude, it ain't nothing wrong with changing your own fucking legacy, bro. Instead of me trying to prove I'm great by winning a championship in Cleveland, I can go win some in Miami first, i.e. what I'm doing now, then go back after I done powered up and shit done built up, and then still win the ring in Cleveland. Instead of just trying to beat my head against the wall like, I gotta pull a Diamond America. I gotta pull a Diamond America. Bro, whoever y'all listening, stack y'all paper and get some time off from work, even if it take y'all a year, 2 years, 3 years. Stack y'all paper, bro, and bro, travel the fucking
Get out
world.
of the country and travel.
Travel.
Get out
Even
of the
if
country. Don't be
Go ahead, Mulano.
don't be like Nathaniel and Mary J. Blige. You have a passport and travel, baby. Have a passport and travel.
I can't hear nothing he's saying. It's just crazy. I can't hear him.
I can't hear him. He got that cheap microphone, man. Them New Yorkers are straight cheap. That $100K, you can't afford a good microphone, man. I got this for $5. Cheapskate cheap prices, baby. Everybody can hear me. Walmart.
You can't hear him?
I can't hear nothing he's saying.
I like how you look.
Hey,
I can't.
Mulano, can y'all hear Mulano, right? B-Dot, you
I
can
hear
hear
him.
Yeah.
I hear him.
Can't hear him.
Yo. You can't hear him. He's like, I can't hear him. He's just looking. Look at him.
Yo.
Yeah, he can't hear nothing.
Ryan was, yo, you hilarious, bro. You hilarious.
Larry J. Blige, where you gonna get your passport, boy?
Bro,
Nathaniel.
Yo, they killing, bro. Y'all killing him in the chat. Why y'all killing him like this? Y'all must know him. He must be on here frequently, man. Y'all killing him in the chat.
Hey, man, I was trying to do a show with Mulano and Nathaniel, mongering versus dating in America. And Nathaniel was, he's already given us his perspective. Basically, his stance is you could date right here in America while I go abroad. I mean, you could do it pretty much. So that's why I was kind of like trying to get him to give you some advice on maybe what you could have done before you left. But so Nate, you pretty much were saying he needed to be more confident. He needed to maybe dress a little better, wear a cologne or.
Man, that's all BS, man.
Yesterday.
I'm about to
Dude,
say, bro,
that's all BS.
When I dress, I'm a fly mother, bro. So all right, bro, I drive a Porsche, so it ain't even, about that. Like my house, I got a 5-bedroom house. It ain't even about, and I'm not ugly. It ain't even about that. It's just America. The standards is too ridiculous, bro. It's just too fucking ridiculous.
You gotta think about this, Terrence. If it's working for you, bro, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. Like I can't speak for you. You got your mind made up. You're doing whatever you're doing is for you.
Exactly.
He'll say that, and then he'll make a video about opposite.
There's nothing I can really, I really don't even have too much of convo for you on that because it's working for you. Whatever's working for you, as long as you happy.
Oh, now it's working for him. Now you don't.
I'm gonna translate since you can't hear Mulano. Mulano said, "You saying it's working for him, do him," and he's saying you're gonna make a video about it later. Though.
Talking the opposite.
I'm not gonna do that.
I mean, but I got some partners who don't got shit that be fucking badass chicks. Me personally, that just wasn't my lane. I always had money. I always grinded, worked hard. I always hustled.
Well,
that just wasn't my lane.
Let me ask you a question. You ever flip the role and just act like a motherfucking fool to these bitches?
Yeah. So real quick,
come on here,
bro. So real quick, from the age of 16 to about 21, bro, I was on the wrong side of the tracks, man, and I did my thing out here. You know what I'm saying? I'm from a small
21
town.
Savage.
21 Savage, man.
21.
Except I wasn't from England. Like I really was living this shit. Like I made a movie about it. But anyway, for me, it just when my mama died at 23, I changed my life, graduated college, all that shit, whatever. And dude, it's like I just wanted to settle down. And it's like the more I tried to settle down, I guess the more my desperate energy or my bad energy turns to 10 with nothing to offer but a 7 that you can connect good with.
Hey, Tim, I'm gonna
So
say
wait,
this
man,
to you,
hold on,
man.
let me address Ken Patmo real quick. In
Yeah.
America, yes. See, I want brothers to start understanding when you start looking, matter of fact, it's like looking for the best prices with anything. If Walmart and Target is in your town, that's all you're gonna motherfucking have, the options you're gonna have. But if you start going on the internet, Alibaba, Amazon, you start seeing multiple choices of the same motherfucking product that you can get for $1. But because it's close to you in your city and you gotta walk and get it, it might be $4. But if you get it from across seas, literally what America does, that's why everything you see says made in what? Another motherfucking country. That's literally what they do. They go get shit cheap and mark it up in America. And that's all American women are. They're marked up merchandise, bro. You can get everything you want. Everything you want. You can get it in America too. Me personally, I couldn't get it. I couldn't get it there. You know what I'm saying? And I can accept that. I'm getting
Hey,
everything I want
Tim,
here.
but Tim, let me get this in real quick, Nate, because let me get it in real fast. So what's most important to you? And I'm making a comment, but I'm making it in a question statement. What's more important to you, a woman's look or what she could do for you? I mean, it just seemed like you just stuck on how this woman looks, man. And I think you should really think about that because if you want a future with a woman, she gotta do more than look good. Unless she a model and she bringing home the money, she making you money and stuff like that. You don't want a lady that just look fine, but she not gonna change the fucking diaper, or she not gonna cook for you. She not gonna be there when you're sick, man. That's important in the long run, bro. I just want to make a comment. So let go ahead, Nate.
I haven't seen him put up any
comment.
dimes yet on them videos.
Well, let Mulano know I cannot hear him. I don't know why. This shit is mute. Like I see him talking, but I can't hear nothing he's saying.
Oh, he was saying that Terrence ain't put up no dimes on the videos.
Oh, they down to me. That's all that matters. They down to me, bro.
Terrence just bottom line this thing. He said it wasn't working for him. And again, you can't, like I told you.
Wait, let me say this. Now, chicks that I fuck might be a down to somebody else, but I don't fuck them. You know how that is. I don't fuck them. So to me, they like a 7, but to the next man, they could be an 8 or a 9. You know what I'm saying? It's all about your choice. But me personally, I mean, shit, hey.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, like I said, it's
You still can't hear me.
Yeah, who's that?
Who's that?
That's my
Who that?
Yo, what's up, bro? I hear you now. Listen.
All right. I did that for you, so you can't even talk. You can't call me a turd no more. And unblock me. And I want the blue lake sneakers too, the blue lake Jordans.
I'm not gonna do it, man. I had an epiphany, bro. I'm not gonna even do it, man. Listen, it's love, man. You know what I mean? Listen, at the end of the day, let me just let this be known. Every now and then, niggas get, emotional and shit happens, and we have a situation that wasn't presented. But what the reality was is, let me say this first.
Mm-hmm.
I used to watch, and me and O'Shea had this discussion because before me and O'Shea got into this game, Mulano was doing this shit back in fucking like 2000, probably 9. Now, there was a thing that we used to watch. I'm gonna give credit to where credit's due. That's what real niggas do.
Yeah.
I used to watch 2 things on a Sunday. The New York Times used to have this thing called the Frugal Traveler. And there was a thing on YouTube with this dude that was called Mulano Da Travel.
Yeah.
Right? And basically, the New York Times version on Sundays before I used to go to church, this dude was going international traveling. Like literally, the travel that black people tend to get is a difference. This is real world travel, real shit, eating, lifestyle, all that, no pussy. Milano's version was, okay, this is what we do when you do sex tourism and go to these different countries and fuck these hoes, right? So both of the situations, both things were working. It was working. Like that's what it was. So he had a hiatus. The show don't come on no more on New York for the New York Times, and Mulano, for some strange reason, disappeared. And he wasn't doing no YouTube videos for a long time because all his videos was done in his country.
Yeah.
What happened was me and O'Shea was like, yo, Nate, this nigga had to be doing this shit way before because he was doing it before us. And I'm like, yo, he was doing that shit before us. I was doing this shit since like 11, 12. No, 13. Officially, like on the streets. And Mulano was there before. Make a long story short, Mulano came back out of nowhere. I think I commented on one of his videos. He came in and then he was on my lives, a few of the lives, whatever. I seen one day I got a spam. It was like 50 or 60 fucking spam notes. What is this? And then I went back to the spam and the shit was like, yo, you want to see Chicas, yada, yada, come see me. Now, I'm going to tell you the disappointing part of this, right?
Yeah.
I fuck with this. Like, legit. Like, I'm not even used to seeing this nigga being in the car right now because he was always in these countries with these chicks on deck way before a lot of YouTube niggas was doing it.
Yeah.
So I seen the spam was like 50 spams telling my subscribers to come fuck with me. I'm like, bro, what part of the game is that? Only thing we had to do is do a live video on Google Hangouts and just tell niggas to follow you. So I was a little upset at that. I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
how this nigga gonna get on my page and put and we all know that's against the privileges because YouTube obviously put it in the spam for that. So
Yeah.
I got in my feelings. Was like, yo, son, come on, B. Like, what part of the game is that? And then niggas got
Well,
on
you
the
New
different
Yorkers are
track.
kind of petty, so I expect it. So I don't got no hard feelings against you because I got homegirl that's from Brooklyn. That motherfucker blocked me off some like basic stuff. So I was like, yo, I know how y'all are, so I don't take it to heart like that. But
Right, but
I do know what you mean though, because before when I came in the game, that's how I got on, was promoting like that, like look at my stuff. So that's how I marketed my stuff a lot of times. Not only just from the people in my job at Walmart, but that. So when me using the old marketing stuff, it probably didn't custom to the updated YouTube stuff. So you're looking like, yo, why is this dude doing it? Because it's like a dude doing something from old school and bringing it in, you're like confused. You know what I mean? And you're
right,
taking it the wrong
right,
way. So it was just a misunderstanding. It's not a big deal.
right. It was you know what it is? One thing about me, if I see comrades in the game that I look up to, and I looked up to you. So when you was on my
How
page,
you gonna look up to me, nigga? You 6 feet tall. I want your height. Fuck them bootleg joints. I want your height. Nigga, I'm tired of me 5'5" and a half.
Exactly. You 6 feet, bro. So you can't even talk about me about. You can't even talk to me about pickup, bro. That shit matters in the U.S. Superficial shit like that matters. 6
Yo,
feet.
Terrence, I got $1,000. I'll buy his height right now. I'll PayPal right now. Tell me PayPal.
Exactly,
I got you.
bro, exactly. When you're born gifted like that, it's like a chick that's born a dime, bro. Like you just don't gotta work as hard. Point blank. Period.
Yeah.
You know what it is?
That's just what it is. It's the blessing, really.
You know what it is? See what it is with me, and it's funny because I'm the type of dude. I don't realize how tall I am and how big I am. I'm the type of guy where somebody gives me that credit. I'm like, yo, I don't even like talk about that shit because I don't see height with nobody else. So when I see individuals that I got respect in the game, individuals like I watched one of his videos to get the education on a DR trip. You know what I mean? Like legit, like niggas was watching like, yo.
And I'm proud to trick, baby.
So
I love it.
You know what I mean? Like because but he had a good thing going on. Now, mind you, it's different now because with Marwa, somebody just asked me, do I fuck with Marwa? What Marwa's doing, you got to remember, YouTube didn't have all these regulations. Then now, the thing you brought up was a situation about follow me. But on Instagram we do that. Yo, follow for follow, sub for sub. The problem with YouTube, there's money involved, and they give that an issue. So now I understand the card is on the table. Love is love. But I think what ends up happening is that we have so much of situations going on where people feel that this is it's a competition thing. I'm like, yo, nigga, like if this dude, if my man here, Terrence, could say what goes down in Colombia, I'm not gonna get on the channel and be like, yo, fuck that nigga, whatever, whatever. What I will tell a nigga, fuck a nigga, is when a dude is telling me it ain't working here for me.
Yeah.
Like if he telling me it's working for him, then I gotta respect that. But he can't tell me, well, I'm like, no, nigga, listen, you tell me it's working in Jamaica, you may tell me it's working in Africa, you may tell me it's working in Colombia. I gotta listen to that. But I make
but Nate,
the only thing I'm gonna say is here. You know what I'm saying? I live in a city where I don't know what it is to grow up just around black people. I know what it is to grow up around other. I went to school practically every possible nationality since a kid. That's all I knew all my life. I had a Jewish best friend, Italian best friend, African best friend, Southern best friend. Like everybody was from all over. So I grew up like that all my life. So my education is to encourage dudes like, okay, that's great with that foreign shit and to get out and see parts of the world. But again, there's two types of traveling that people got to understand. And this wasn't a sub. This wasn't a disrespect to my man. I was just saying, you got traveling and you got sex tourism. That's why I told you I used to watch them two things. You had the YouTube shit, which was many years ago, and then you had the New York Times showing the frugal traveler going over all these different countries because he had sponsorships. That shit is dope. My friend went up into one of these damn islands and was climbing the damn mountain for nearly 4 days until they got to the top of that shit. That's traveling. That's some different shit. But nigga can't tell me my man that's out there in whatever the thing starts with an M in Colombia, he's fucking. You know
Medellin, man. Medellin. But here's the thing I want to tell you though, man. You know, you was doing the thing on Cuba Gooding Jr. The only disagreement I had with that, man, is I've actually went through something like Cuban Gooding Jr. So I know. So the reason why the dude put his head up, because he knew he wasn't guilty. If he put it down, it'd show he's guilty. And he's looking like, yo, I'm not gonna sit up here and try to impress these motherfuckers and try to and I know I'm innocent, because that shit's serious. Like, you know, I mean, like, it really is going out here. And the reason why I was out of the game because of that Cuban Gooding Jr. bullshit. So I can fully relate, man. So I knew like what he was going through.
I lost the end. Shit.
Yo, I got a super chat, man. I gotta give a shout out to the super chat, man. Jackie, this for you, Nate. Have you ever ate the box? Ate booty overseas? Keep it 100.
I never eat no. Matter of fact, I never even ate no pussy overseas in my life. But that's me. I done had some overseas pussies here. But I guess I never ate no pussy overseas in my life.
You ever ate a bitch from the back? If you eat a bitch from the back, you might well lick the ass. What you think, Mulano?
Hey,
that's how I really think, though.
If she's overseas,
I really think like that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I did that in another form with the woman did that. You know what I mean? That's what I never did. But this is what the reality is.
B-Dot, man. Tell the truth, man. You tossed that salad.
Boy, y'all some wild motherfuckers, y'all.
You got mange, so I know you be.
I'm getting some.
Yo, man. Yo, check this out, man. At the go on to speak, man. My fault.
Y'all better get it in before Nate get the mic.
Yo, at the end of the day, man, everybody gonna do their own thing. Myself, I travel with my job. I've traveled all around the country. I've traveled out the country with my job. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like in my blood to travel. So when I first started traveling out of the country, like in 2004, I liked it, and it wasn't about no sex tourism. My very first time going to Germany, I went with my father. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? It wasn't about no sex tourism, but I had a good time in fucking Germany, man. I had an amazing time, and it's like I got hooked on traveling because I travel for work, so might as well travel when I'm off. And I want to see the world, man. You know, I want to see the world. So, you know, when it comes to the sex tourism type situation, yeah, that's something different, man. I ain't really on that no more. I'm 41 years old, man. You know, I like to go
what
have
is that?
fun. I like. It's kind of like what Nate was saying. I like to I like to climb the mountains. I like to do the excursions. You know, and I meet beautiful women. I meet beautiful women all around the world. What's the use in staying in one city and just saying and just kind of just camping out in one city? I don't want to do that. Some people do. I got a cousin right now. This dude never left the South. He's in Alabama. Never left the South, and he cool with that. He's getting married soon. He's cool with that, and I'm cool with that. I'm in the wedding. I'll put the pictures in the WhatsApp group. I'm in the wedding next week. But at the same time, me personally, I love to travel. And why not meet a beautiful woman when I'm traveling? It's beautiful women in the States. But me personally, I like the women out the country. You know, that's just my thing. I love women out of the country. I got friends in the country as well. I got female friends I know. But I just made a choice a couple of years ago to to pursue something out of the country. And that's just me. You know what I mean? Everybody got their own thing, you know, and at the end of the day, it's what 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 5 guys on this chat, man, on this live right now. Everybody's different, man, and that's what makes it beautiful. If everybody was on this chat talking about the same thing, all of us talking about the same thing, nobody would look at this shit, man, because they're like, look, these guys talking about all the same shit. No, that's what makes it beautiful. Everybody talks about about different things, give their own perspective, and that's what makes it fun, and that's what makes it cool. At the end of the day, we can all shake hands and say, look, man, hey, you do your thing, you do your thing, you do your thing. I'm off to Colombia. Somebody else might be off to Panama. Somebody else might be off to New York. Somebody else might be off to New Orleans. But we do our thing and we have fun and people love it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So Nate,
that's
man,
why people love me, because I'm different.
Are you gonna travel again, or what's the deal, man?
The audio is really bad. I had a hard time hearing beats. I had to kind of hit bits and pieces. I'm trying my best, so the audio's bad on this side. I don't know if y'all can hear me clearly.
Nate, can you hear me?
You know, yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, I was gonna say, I was telling you I was saying before, like when you couldn't hear me, the reason why I was saying where I was using the analogy is like, okay, I know you said the street dudes get the girls and everything, and that's true because I've seen them. You know what I mean? But the thing about it is, if you look at the dudes going out of the country getting the girls versus dudes getting the States, it's almost like a white dude went to college, went to be a pharmacist, and making $100K a year, right? Versus the dude in the hood, he doesn't go to college, he sells drugs, he makes $100K a year. Well, which makes any of them better? Neither, because both got problems. The pharmacist and I talked to the pharmacist because I got my flu shot this year. The pharmacist has to pay back student loans, and the drug dealer that's making $100K got to worry about lawyer fees. You know what I'm saying, and other stuff. So both got problems, but they end up getting that 6 figures either way at the end of the day.
Exactly.
Jackie said we all eat booty. I don't eat booty, motherfucker.
I mean,
once I got that Brugal.
Hey man, I'm gonna say this: all y'all on the panel ate booty. I had never ate no goddamn booty.
They said ATL is the freakiest guys, man. Gucci Mane, all of them.
I ain't from ATL, but I definitely live in
That's
ATL.
the New York
I'm talking about Rich. I'm talking about Rich. You try to pull Rich up with his head down.
That's the New York thing, man.
Nah, because that's a Southern thing. Because remember, Kevin Gates said, "I eat the booty." He said that. Even Noriega said that's a Southern thing.
I said it with a New York hat on the other day.
It might be, man. It might be, man. But I only ate 2 chicks ass my whole life. One of them my girlfriend. The other time was literally here in Colombia. So that just tell you a lot about the time I'm here.
Say you only ate 2. You only ate 2 today.
2? No.
Rich will eat some damn Popeye's chicken, but he won't even know damn booty. he know where the booty came from. He don't know where Popeye chicken.
yo, earlier in the chat, I think it was me and B-Dot going hard. It was me and B-Dot versus everybody. I don't know if it was B-Dot or not, but me and somebody was going hard because people were going hard at us because we was like, pretty much they was talking about how we kissing chicks across seas. And I'm like, but you kissing bitches in America, that's fucking your mans. Like,
yeah, I done seen it as a taxi driver, man.
These chicks are telling you they bartenders and they fucking for money.
But
like,
you just said they ain't got no hot water, so that means they ain't washing their ass with hot water.
Look at me, Richie.
Somebody put it in the chat that they had hot water. I think in Medellin I might have had hot water.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I might have.
Yo, Terrence.
But since I've been here this time, I have not taken harsh. Now, lukewarm, maybe, but not hot. Not a hot shower. And pretty much the people that I deal with, they tell you hot water is a luxury in Barranquilla. Even though people in the chat were screaming they have it, maybe. But I don't stay at hotels. When I try, I don't stay at hotels. Maybe at a hotel, you're right. I stay in apartments, bro. I'm not finna get bro. I need a kitchen, bro. I'm having chicks over and all, bro. Even though Mulano said I ain't fucked it down, don't believe that shit. Cause I got receipts, my G. I got receipts.
No, I didn't say you. I said it for Nate. I was messing with Nate.
Oh.
Yeah, I was messing with Nate.
Guys all day.
I was messing with him. I was busting his shell. No, but listen, Terrence, you're right about that. Because when I used to do taxi, right? And I had this one chick from New York or whatever. She had this dude that's spending money on her so-called boyfriend. She had me bring her over to a hotel with her side dude. And then when I got her in the morning, she was bragging about she gave him head and swallowed everything. When I dropped her. Yeah, she was bragging to me, the taxi driver. We be in these motherfuckers' lives, man. I'm telling you. So she was bragging to me about it. And then when we went to the boyfriend's house so he could pay for the ride, that she came from the hotel, but she lied and claimed said she came from work. When she came from to his house, he paid for the taxi ride. And here's how she did it. She knew I'm cool with the boyfriend. She don't want me to snitch. So what she did was the ride was $10. She lied to him and told him it was $20. So $10 to shut me up. And guess what? She said, yeah, babe, the ride was $20, even though it was only $10. He gave me $20. And you know what that bitch did? Go kiss all in his mouth. I was like, I wanted to throw up, man. And I felt so bad because the motherfucker gave me a palm away for my birthday. That's some fucked up shit. I don't know what I did. I was stuck between a rock and a hard place, man. A bottle of Moet.
You a cool ass taxi driver. Motherfuckers buying you Moet for your birthday and shit. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I ain't never heard no shit like that.
Real street niggas. Real street niggas like Richie was. Real street. Not street.
What city you in?
Huh?
What city?
I'm in Raleigh. Raleigh. Okay, but I go ahead.
Nah, I was just in Raleigh, man, before I left the States.
Yeah, I used to do it before and it was good, but man, it gets tiring because, man, the people really like you so much. It's good and it's bad. Like, I didn't have, like, speaking with Nathaniel, like he said, you ain't got to pay for it. Now, I tell this story all the time, 1,000 times. I know motherfuckers who trick in the States that don't even respect motherfuckers going out of the country paying for it. And one of the dude, he looked like exactly like Peter Griffin off Family Guy. The dude looked like Peter Griffin off Family Guy. The dude was like, yo, Mulano, you cool and everything, but that gold going out of this country, that shit's whack, man. You wasting money. Why don't you trick here? And that dude used to spend up like $500 plus a day. His family owned the roofing company, everything. And he looked down on it. And he said, he was like, yo, there's dudes that actually trick in the States. And they got captains down here too that actually look down on dudes traveling out of the country like, yo, you spend too much money. Because, when you go out of the country, you got to take off time from work, everything. This motherfucker didn't have to take time from work. You know what I mean? And I told him, I tried to explain to him, like, going out of the country is different. He's like, but bro, if you go out of the country, you're vulnerable. He said, in the States, if a bitch try to call rape on me or try to do any bullshit, I got the law on my side because ain't no crooked police. He said, you go to DR, Mexico, wherever, there's crooked police. You know what I mean? And I was telling him, yeah, and this dude actually, this is how cool. Now, there's another situation that happened. The dude actually had me drive these chicks over, And because I went to DR, one of the chicks was Dominican, she was gonna give me pussy for free, and because she already made her quota for the night, and she was gonna fuck me just because she could relate, because I told her about going to Dominican Republic and everything. But I was so busy working, man, I had no time. So she ended up, when I picked her up, she ended up using his money and buying me some McDonald's and shit, and feeding me McDonald's in the car, and he all calling up like, "Yo, you better not be fucking with my bitch." He was a top flight captain. He was like, "Yo, you better not be doing with my girl." I'm like, "No, I'm not doing that." And she's all feeding me fries in the fucking car and everything. And after he paid me, after I took care of the girls he had to drive to, I went to the back of his spot. There was this badass chick that was a working girl, and she was white with blonde hair. That motherfucker, and now mind you, in the States is different. Out of the country, you're giving them money. In the States, you're either giving them money or drugs, which can probably be dangerous because now you're looking more with somebody on drugs. You're more vulnerable for the STD side. Not saying out of the country you can't catch them, but when they're out of the country, most of the drugs ain't really. They're not really using drugs like that. The girls out of the country, and it's not like weak shit. You know what I mean? But
so
yeah.
let me. Oh, my fault.
I was gonna tell you real quick. So he ended up having the girl take a blast of some rock and shit, and that chick just pulled down my pants and started smoking my hog. You know what I mean? That's what we call in Boston, giving you some head, smoking my hog like that. And he was like, "Okay, D." He was like, "Yo, I need you to get me up in the morning, so I'm gonna need you to go home and everything." And right there, I made like over $100. You know, just picking up hookers and stuff. You know what I mean? And I got my dick sucked for free. But there's dudes in the States that trick that actually look down on the guys going country because they're like, "Yo, you spend too much money." I will agree it is cheaper in the States. And technically, if you get caught, it's only a misdemeanor.
Whoa. I got to stop you right there. Flag on the motherfucking play. Break that down. So, and I shared this in the chat. Even though nobody showed no love, I still shared it in chat. You can travel from Cartagena to Medellin for $30 fucking. That be my game. I swipe everywhere, baby. I'll fly you in $30 motherfucking. There's no way you can tell me it's cheaper in the States, bro. I can't rock everything else. I can salute.
Well, listen, let me break it down. I'm trying to break it down for you. This is how they told me. Now, I'm only saying this because, like I told you, when I got in that situation, I had to do this for 2 years. You know what I mean? When I got in my situation, I had no choice but to do in the States. So it's not like I'm siding with them, but I can understand where they're coming from. So guess what? Like, so if you have a regular job, when you go out of the country, you have to get time off.
Okay.
These dudes, they usually get, when they work a job, okay, when you work a job, you usually get like Saturday, Sunday off, right?
All right.
Okay. These dudes will take Saturday, Sunday off and go trick off on these chicks. But guess what? They only have to pay for the hotel, and they don't have to pay for the chick. And sometimes, if they're like the dude that looks like Peter Griffin, well, he got started being cheap. He started getting the girl some drugs, and then he started fucking for free. Now, I'm not condoning all that, but you know, a lot of times you can control, you know, when you get to work and stuff. Because when you're out of the country for a week, you know, most of the time you're not doing 2 or 3 days out of the country, doing 5 days. So you're spending all them 5 days, you're not making money, one, unless it's like you, where you got the travel thing, or I don't know what your situation is, but if you got regular 9 to 5, you're not making money when you're out of the country, one.
PTO. Like when I worked at a company, I still had PTO. Like, you know, you get paid time off. Like, motherfuckers can't make. I mean, bro, people can't make. I know broke ass niggas that still traveling the world. Like my cousin, he a broke ass nigga. I love him, but he a broke ass. But he still. I mean, bro,
my cousin's an ugly motherfucker. I still love him. So we both got the same situation. You know, motherfucker look like a straight gorilla.
Let me chime in for just 1 second.
Go ahead.
Let me chime in just for 1 second.
Okay.
Everybody talking about, and I'm gonna back up just a little bit. And I got to get out of here because I got to be up in the morning early. But I'm gonna give y'all some real game real quick. And a lot of guys know this, and a lot of guys in the chat know this, but I'm gonna give y'all some real game. This is what you do. When I travel out the country, I make sure I have Wi-Fi, right? You gotta have internet. You know, I like Bogota. A lot of guys don't like Bogota. I love Bogota, but I've traveled to Cali, Medellin, Cartagena. I've been to Barranquilla. but it's a few things you need when you go out the country, and there's a few things you need in this country as well. And I'm gonna show y'all real quick what you need to cover your motherfucking ass. Cover your ass, dog. And Rich, are you gonna post this online or no?
What's that?
Yeah, do it.
This live?
Yeah,
Do it.
automatic.
This is what you gotta have, man. I'm about to turn my camera around. You gotta have.
Oh shit. And he got
This
the
what I
Boston
got.
fitted.
Now, this is what I got in the States. You see that right there? Can y'all see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a camera, right? When you come into my crib, that's what you see. That's what all the time, 100% live. Now, this is what I got when I go overseas. This right here. You see that? It looks like your regular charger.
Yeah.
But you know what's inside here? It's a camera.
Oh wow.
Right there. That stays in my room 100% of the time. Plug it in, you in the game. You good. You covering your motherfucking ass, man. This right here, you see this? It looks like one of those chargers, right? Those compact chargers.
Oh yeah.
Look on the back of it. What's that?
Oh shit.
A camera. You gotta keep that shit with you, man. In the States and abroad, man. You gotta keep that shit with you.
I'm definitely getting that as soon as I get my crib, bro. I'm still moving
I'm
around a lot. I'm definitely getting that.
And it'll get you out of a lot of trouble if something, you know what I'm saying? If you're a good clean, now if you're dirty and you're doing some old dirty, wild, dirty shit, hey, no. But if you're a clean cut, upstanding citizen, you gotta cover your ass, man. You know what I mean? And you get the stuff offline. You get it offline, man. You get it off Amazon. You know what I mean? And I just want to just put my little 2 cents in there, man, for guys out there that's traveling. You know, we make money in the States. You know, we work hard. I'm an older cat. I ain't gonna say older. I'm 41 years old, but I made a lot of good decisions in my life. I make good money now. You know what I mean? So that's just a drop in the bucket to get some 30, 40 bucks to cover my motherfucking ass. You know what I mean?
Bucket.
Yeah.
Drop in the bucket, man. That'll save you in case somebody say, "Oh, well, he did." No. Here, go right here. Here, go right here. You laughing and you smiling and you butt naked. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? So that's just my little 2 cents, man. I'm gonna get up out of here, man. Y'all have a good night. We had a good talk on the panel, man. I'll let y'all finish up y'all thing, man. But I'm gonna get up out of here. Y'all have a good night, man.
Any last words, B-Dot? I guess that is.
No, man. I always say my famous last words, man. If you out there and you're on the fence about traveling, go buy that ticket. You got 24 hours. When you buy a ticket on Expedia or on Booking.com or whatever, you got 24 hours to change your mind. After that 24 hours, you locked in. So take a trip, man. It don't matter where it is.
Too.
Wait.
It don't matter where you are, man. It don't matter if you're in Alabama, Florida. Take a trip, man. You know, take a trip. Get out of the city. See some other shit, man. People always say that. You seem like you was well traveled. You're a well traveled young man. You know what I mean? Shit like that, man. When you travel, you see more things. You think outside the box. You know what I mean? So if you're thinking about it, man, save your money up and just travel. It don't matter if you're in Florida. Go to fucking DR. Go to Colombia. Go to fucking Dubai. Go do something, man. You know what I mean? Just have a good time and experience it. It ain't all about no sex tourism, none of that, man. Just go ride some fucking 4-wheelers on some sand dunes in Dubai. You know what I'm saying? And have some fun, man. Everybody else doing it. Why can't you do it? You know, you got a story to tell, and you live in your life, man.
I'm gonna have to sue you for that copyrights. I got started.
Huh?
I'm messing with you because I have videos. I'll be like, I got a story to tell you. It's like, if you got a story to tell, I'm gonna have to sue you for the copyrights. I'm messing with you.
Yeah, man, it's all good, man. But that's that's my last words, man. I tell everybody, man, travel. Just jump outside the nest, man. If you never left your city, jump outside the nest. I promise you, you'll be on the panel one day, telling us your story on one of these groups, telling us your story. And just get out the country, man. Get out of your state, get out of your city, and just explore it. It's not all about pussy. It's not all about women. It's it's just an experience, life experience. You know what I'm saying?
Word. Hey, Terrence, you in Barranquilla right now?
I'm in
Bogota.
No, I'm
Bogota.
in Santa Marta. And I'm in Santa Marta.
Oh, Santa Marta, man. I love that place. You go up the
Damn.
coast of Santa Marta, like going toward Venezuela, they got some very secluded beaches, man. You take one of your girls up there, man, she'll love it.
Bro, I'm going to
Damn.
one tomorrow. I'm gonna share it in the chat. I'm going to bro. I got a nice spot, bro. I got a nice ass spot. I was trying to take the chick today, but couldn't find out she a working girl. So that's
Oh, wow.
Yeah, man. So
All right, man, I'm out, y'all. Y'all be safe, man.
All right.
Hey, working girls
Respect
got
to
to
the panel.
swim too, man.
Huh?
Yeah,
Chicken
man.
ain't dead.
Yeah, I'm just
I got
Hey, man, believe it or not, man, some of the working girls do some free shit. Because they
Yeah.
appreciate if you're taking us some shit like that.
that's what I thought was gonna happen tonight, bro. We walked, bro. It was her idea, by the way. After dinner, she was like, "Yo, let's walk on the beach." Start holding my hand,
Rich.
all type of shit.
Salute.
Then when we got back to the crib, everything was good. She talking about,
Oh, it's going to
"Oh,
come.
you gotta pay me for that." I'm like, "What?" So what
He's
you
like,
thought?
what?
Bro,
He turned to
that shit
Soldier Boy. He said, pay you what?
for
Pay.
real, bro. Nah, man, nah. But I forgot who said this. I don't know if it was one of y'all or B-Dot or me, even Nathaniel, but and I know age is different, it means different things to different people. But
Yeah.
I feel like in your 30s, man, you gotta get what you want. And if it involves tricking, do what you gotta do.
Yep.
I don't give a fuck. You just gotta get what you want. But for me personally, right now, like my man Rich asked me earlier what my goal is. I would love, bro. I've been trying to start a family in the States, bro. But the shit just ain't never work out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, now that I'm here, I'm like, you know what? I used to feel bad because I'm from South Carolina, bro. Everybody get married and have kids real young. And I always was kind of the dude that didn't go that route. You know what I'm saying?
What part you from, bro?
I'm from Columbia, man. I'm from the capital, man.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So, and like it ain't shit to do there. So a lot of us grew up doing gangster shit and we wasn't gangsters, just to keep it a buck. But, it was just because it wasn't shit to do. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when you ain't got shit to do,
You get into trouble.
You get into trouble. Like it's no economy there still. Like to this day, like if you look at the statistics, South Carolina.
I heard the women are the ones making the money there, and there's a lot of single women that like. There's so many single women because the women are getting the jobs and everything, and a lot of them are looking for good guys. Like I went on this chat before, it was like one of them vibe line shits, and there was so many single women in South Carolina, it was not funny. Like literally, so many. I don't even have to do the cheapskate Jake prices with the pros. I could just take my ass there and I'll be fucking running through them.
And they say the same thing about Atlanta, man. I mean, it's a lot of women out here, but half of them you don't want.
He's a half of you won't.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I did my thing in Atlanta, bro. I made that movie, by the way. If you Google that South Carolina Gang Wars, I made that movie, by the way. But
Rich said he don't want them.
Wars?
Yeah, South Carolina Gang Wars, man. It's on YouTube, got 1 million views, man. But bro, no, South Carolina Drug Wars. It's called South Carolina Drug Wars, man. Like I said, I was in media before I got into detective shit. But
y'all had that hitter, Speaker Knockers. I loved his music. I wish he didn't die.
Bro,
he would have been.
Too. He was a kid too, bro. Young boy.
South Carolina Drug Wars.
Yeah, that was my first movie, man. You know what I'm saying? I was in media before I even got into. That's why I said, bro, I used to do the whole YouTube shit, bro. I used to get nice ass money off that shit. I was getting millions of views before this shit was. Everybody was doing
Great films.
Yeah.
What channel is on?
It should be on that channel. Like I had other videos of it, but when I became a professional, I just deleted all that shit, man. I ain't even want that industry following me. Because we all young, man. When we were young, we all did a lot of wild shit, man. Well, not all of us, but I did a lot of young.
Hey, I'm about to get off, so if y'all need, guys say your last words real quick. Yeah, because I gotta get up in the morning. I thought I was gonna go to bed early, but damn, Rich was like, "Yo, Nate's on it." I was like, "Oh, come on." All right. What I was gonna say was, with the whole situation with the in-state tricking, I'm not saying motherfuckers shouldn't get a passport and do it. I'm just telling you what I experienced with these guys, and it was just funny how these dudes were doing it. But I suggest everybody get a passport and travel, because that was like one of the baddest. One of the best experience I've ever had. I mean, I'm able to tell my mom other people's experiences, and not even just with the women. Like, I'll tell people certain experiences, and they'll be like, "Yo," people in my hometown be like, "What? I never experienced that," because they only know work and go home and their kids. And a lot of them don't have no experiences. So experience is worth more than money. So I just suggest everybody get a passport and travel. Whether you're doing the tricking or the game spitting, you know, if you're doing it like me or you're doing like Nate, where you're just going straight talking to him, or like my man Terrence trying to get it for that free 99 on cheapskate Jake prices, you know, either or is still good. You know, I was thinking about coming up with another page, YouTube page, and I was gonna call it Flame Spitters, and I was just gonna start trying to haul at regular chicks because I knew I could do it from the strength I got when off Philippines, a local, and in Thailand, a local. So I knew I could actually get them. I didn't think I could actually get them till that happened. So, and I was under 2 weeks. So Terrence is right in a way. You know, my ignorant thinking, I was like, oh, you need a month, but I've actually had regular non-pros locals for less than, 2 weeks or less that I got, not pursuing it, but it just happened. And you can do it. So he's right. Yeah. So I'm not disagreeing with it. But like I said, I even had in Colombia. It's so crazy. I had local chicks that wanted to deal with me, but I was only there for 4 days. I was like, nah, I ain't got time to put in this work. Let me go for the pros. Let me go for some easy because I didn't want to. And some of these chicks looked actually good and actually didn't want no money, and I kind of fucked it up. So I always tell people, if you could avoid paying for it and you get the opportunity, don't think you just always have to pay for it. You could do either or. Do whatever works for you, and that's my bottom line.
That's all I was saying. That's all.
Mix it up. That's all you got.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do that on every trip. I'm trying to mix it up. I try to have 1 or 2 days where I'm dealing with a regular. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna see y'all later. I love this chat. It was good that me and Nate squashed a little beef, and Rich.
Did y'all? It looked like you were trolling the whole time.
Nate pretty much said you was tricking since they had them old $100 bills.
Yeah, he was giving me the props. But yeah, all I gotta say is, get your passport. If you don't gotta travel and explore, tune in to Mulano Da Travel Boy. You know what I mean? And Rich, stop being a top flight captain. No, I'm just messing.
Stop being a top flight captain.
Yo, Terrence, believe it or not, man, when I was on my little 2-year bid and I was stuck in the States, man, I had a pro look at me in the car, want to talk to me, and this older dude that was dealing with her, I talked to his son because I taxied his son. I told his son to tell his daddy to hook me up with the number. That motherfucker said no. He said he wanted her for himself. So there's captains in the States too. Don't get it twisted. These motherfuckers will say these pros. I'm like, good God Almighty, it's captain season all year round.
Hey, let's pause for a second. Hey, we got 35 people watching, and I got 27 likes, man. Let's try to get that up.
All right,
man. Yeah.
I
hit me up on the WhatsApp.
I just subscribe to you too, man.
All right. Well, I hit y'all later. I gotta get up early in the morning for this job.
Yeah,
I just started it yesterday. Yeah, get that cat money. Hey, yeah, because Christmas time coming. I need to hit Western Union.
That was funny as hell when you and Nate, you were like, oh, you can't hear me?
I was messing with that one, that one was like, what? Yeah, and damn Larry J. Blige, you ain't seeing the God, so you need to step down, boy. Larry J. Blige was like, oh, Mulano, I got all these passports. I got all this. Listen, Larry J. Blige, you still a Karate Kid. I'm still Mr. Miyagi. Holla at your boy.
Word. All right, Terrence, man, we're going to get up, man. Salute to you, man. You be safe out there. And just stay doing you, man. Stay in your lane, man. Whatever best for you, man,
Yeah,
mixing it up is always good, man. Like some days you just do what you gotta do and get it over with, and keep your day moving. The other days you can deal with that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're dealing with a regular chick, mainly in the States, it's like getting that. You know how you give away that box of chocolate to your mom for Valentine's Day or your girlfriend? And some of them boxes good, and some of them be nasty as shit.
Yeah,
You just never know what you getting with a non-pro, man. Well, you think it's a non-pro.
Yeah, you're right.
Some of them play the some of them play the long game. Some of them are pros, and a lot of these girls are fucking crazy too. They look good, but they fucking crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Old girl who y'all seen me do the chat with before, bro. Like, yo, she cute and all that, but bro,
she
she's
flipped
like,
out.
she be hitting me up all the time, bro. Like, that's
See,
crazy.
that's why I tell you. That's what I'll be telling you. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
true.
42. You 33, so you probably still could go through the bullshit. I'm 42.
Right.
Two kids, two baby mamas. Man, I done went through a lot of shit. I'm going through a lot of shit. So a lot of times I don't got time for that shit, bro.
You like, bro, I don't need
I'm
no
used to
extra
sleeping in the
person.
bed by myself. You know what I'm saying? If I bring a chick through, you know, I hit her and, you know, after a while I'll be like, so what you gonna do? I gotta get up early, you know, I wanna lay by myself. Like, fuck all that spooning shit and all that. But I mean, then you run into that one and that's what you want. But, like I say, man, you live and learn. That's why I was asking what your long game gonna be, because
I want to start a family here, man. I would love to start a family here, bro. I would love to have a family here. Number one, the cost of living. I can really do things at a high level here without killing myself to make a certain salary in America. But I do want to address something before we get out of here for all the y'all that's still on here in the chat. Right now, I want you to Google a plane ticket from your city to a foreign country, or from Atlanta to a foreign country, or Myrtle Beach to a foreign country. My ticket to, and we talk about tickets too. That's what I meant to address earlier. When you buy a ticket, if you buy something called ticket insurance, it's only like $25. You can cancel your ticket. So let's say something happens, but I personally say put that energy out there of traveling and escaping the matrix, because the ultimate goal is escaping the fucking matrix. Now, whether you got kids, baby mama, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying, you still can find time. One thing I noticed too, as a man in America, as a black man specifically, we gotta start doing shit for us, bro. We do shit for everybody fucking else, dog. Like our baby mamas, our kids, our families, society. We give money to everybody else. Michael Jordan, Nike, Rent Man, everybody else, bro. Start doing shit for you, bro.
we're consumers, man. We're consumers, but we could do a whole nother show on that, you know. But yeah, man. So November 7th through the 14th, WTU. We meeting up in Medellin, and a lot of shout out to the brothers in the Brotherhood WhatsApp group. A lot of those guys are meeting out there too. So hopefully we have a big turnout in Colombia.
I'm gonna be here, so I'm gonna be there.
I'll be in Cartagena on the 2nd, which is a Saturday of November. So man, if you can be out that way, meet me out there. Let's do it up. I'll let you eat all the ass. You can eat all the girls' ass, and I'll just fuck them. I'll fuck them right in the pussy.
That's funny as hell. Yo, niggas in the chat be killing me, bro. Like, I'll fuck them, and man. So after they come out the room, I'm like, all right, baby. Now
you set them up. Then
you go ahead and fuck them after you fuck them and all everywhere. And now here I come. Y'all boys hilarious. But I love this shit, man. Because like I said, bro, regardless of it, I'm happy as hell. I want to take some of these questions before we get out of here, man. I don't gotta go to work. I don't gotta go to work tomorrow, by the way. That's why I can stay here as long as you need me. But I'm off Wednesdays. But yeah, do you hang out with logos? Somebody had a question earlier at the top too. My Instagram is Traveling Data Scientist. Terrence with E. Do you hang out with logos? I'm gonna be honest, man.
Traveling Data Scientist.
Yeah, Traveling Data Scientist.
Type that up. Traveling Data.
Yeah, and you can go straight to Instagram and just add it in the chat for everybody to get. So honestly, the key for me, the key to success with friends and women from another country was spending minimal money, bro, you gotta do the work before you come, bro. Just like with anything else. You can't retire and be like, nah, I'm gonna save for retirement, dog. You gotta start doing that shit in your 30s, in your 40s, in your 50s. So by your 60s and 70s, you good. Preferably your 20s. But we know that's hard. Realistically, that's just hard to fucking do because you just trying to figure out life. You know what I'm saying? But my Spanish is okay. My Spanish is okay. I took Spanish in college, advanced Spanish. And I'm remembering. It's funny how our brain works. I find myself remembering certain words, and I don't even know why I remember certain words. But when you don't use it, you lose it. But what I mean is earlier, whatever your job is, I don't give a fuck if you sweeping up floors at Walmart, dog. What you need to do is you need to find out whatever it is you like to do. If you like listening to music, whatever country you travel to, look for a meetup in that country. Go on LinkedIn and start adding people in that country. You just start. You'll be surprised because it has happened with me, and I'm sure Rich can say the same thing. Once you start traveling, you'll make friends very fast, dude. Rich, am I lying? Am I telling the truth?
Yeah, man. I mean, you meet my like-minded brothers, man. I mean, if you just start traveling, you catch the bug, and when I first started traveling, man, I wanted all my buddies to go with me, man, and them motherfuckers still ain't went. So don't wait on your real buddies. And like a guy told me, brother Saba told me, he said, man, if you like to play tennis, go to the court. It'll be people down there that play tennis. You like to play basketball, go to the basketball court. You'll find people that want to play. It's the same thing with traveling. Just travel. If you got to travel alone, man, you're going to meet people. You go to these major tourist places, you're going to meet people that like to go to these tourist places. And you're going to meet them and you network. And just don't be afraid to get out there and do your thing, man. Like I say, I'm about to book this ticket to Cartagena, and
November?
yeah, November.
Where you
And
flying from?
I'm flying from Atlanta.
How much was your ticket? Let the chat know.
Man, I'm flying multi-city tickets. That's what I'm doing, multi. Now, my ticket from Atlanta to Cartagena is 109 on Spirit without
Come
the seat,
on, dog.
without the seats. By the time I get the seats in the bag, it'll be about 140.
Come on, dog. Y'all
One
spending
way.
that on food. Y'all spending
Yeah,
that on loud.
I'm gonna spend 5 days out there, 4 or 5 days out there.
Tell
I
them how much
leave
your
I
hotel
leave
is.
from there and I'm going to Medi and I'll probably flying on like a local airplane.
And how much is
That's
that ticket?
about 25, $30 one way to Medellin. I'll be in Medellin and I'll fly from Medellin back to Atlanta. And that ticket is I think it's 150. So by the time I get my seats, I mean you're looking at $400, 450. By the time you get seats and all that, because I do like to pick my
Fuck,
seats. And
I don't do none of that. I don't do none
well,
of
you're a
that.
smaller guy, so you probably don't matter. But me, man, I gotta be by the window. I go to sleep on that motherfucker. I try to get when I fly from Fort Lauderdale to Cartagena, I'm gonna get the exit row seat. So that's probably gonna be like another $20.
True,
So
true.
I mean, but yeah, man, it ain't bad, man. I mean, I flew to DR under 200, well, under $300 before. I mean, it can be done. You know, just like he said earlier, just go and check on. I flew to Brazil. My ticket to Brazil was 470. The only thing I had to do was get to Florida, and I spent $100 getting to Florida, which I could have spent another $60, but I waited till the last minute to get the Florida ticket. I spent $570 to get all the way to Brazil, round trip, Delta. So I mean, it's no excuses, man. I mean, you can have a regular job and still travel and shit. You don't have to be rich to travel. You don't have all the money. What you do, like Dree said, go ahead and get your flight out the way. Save you a little more money. Then go ahead and get your hotel, your Airbnb. If you're flying with somebody, you're traveling with another guy, you can get an apartment, a 2-bedroom apartment in most countries for $50 a night, or probably less.
I'm
Yeah.
about to say, bro, the most I've ever spent was $30, bro, and I only get a part. But I use a different site. So this is to me, my opinion. This is to me. This is what works for me. I use a website called booking.com. All right. Now I did have a situation with that, but I only had one situation with that, and I've been using it pretty much the whole time. Booking.com is a website that a lot of people who travel international use because you pay in cash and you get to see the place first. Airbnb, you have to pay everything ahead of time. I use Airbnb for long-term stay, but I use booking.com and I use Google Flights. I don't use none of the rest of it. Google Flights is the best flights, like hands down. You're going to get the best price on Google Flights because it shows you by the day. Orbits and all the rest of that shit, that's some scam shit because they getting their money off the top. They putting an extra little fee in there. I use booking.com for my stay, but I got so many websites I can share to y'all with. Matter of fact, I'll share it right now. I wish I could throw this in the chat, man, but it's a website I want everybody to check out that's still here. Maybe next time we do one earlier, I can mention them. It's a website called let me see, make sure I got it. It's called World Packers. It's called World Packers, where you can stay with people for free, where you can offer a service. Like you can stay with them with like one chick. She wants you to teach her daughter English, and she got a whole house like I was looking at. You know what I'm saying? Like she got a whole house and you can come and stay, but you just got it. She'll cook food for you every day. It's called worldpackers.com. Then it's another site for people that got jobs, but you kind of like me and you just love saving your money. It's called let me make sure it's the right information here.
And also, while you're doing that, I want to tell people, man, like, hey, look, another thing too, like I say, you can put stuff on your credit card, man. And I advise if you're traveling, especially your first time, stay in a hotel. You know that because that's gonna give you extra security, extra peace of mind. You know, to a seasoned traveler, person that's been traveling, they understand. You know, then upgrade to the Airbnb apartment or stuff he talking about. But first time you're gonna be a little culture shock, you're gonna be a little nervous and shit like that. So go ahead and get your hotel, whatever.
And it depends. It depends on how much you really trying to save because it's a website called Hostel Bookers, and it's another website called Hostel World. And if you just Google Hostel, you'll see these websites because I can't share them with you in the chat. But if you
Hostels
need
are
any,
good.
just you said what now?
I said, yeah, hostels are good for like if you want to meet other people, but you gotta pack lighter. You can't be having no rolling bag and all that bullshit.
Yeah.
So
Really, that's really white people. White people love. Black people do it too, but y'all like when you especially when you come from and when you live a certain way, you know what I'm saying? Like me personally, I only now when I move, if somebody asks me my favorite city, now when I move it's only apartments. So my favorite, well, let me say this to Tokyo, Japan. Now, depending on where you at, there could be hot water. I'm personally getting nice ass places, and I have not had a hot shower yet. The only hot shower I ever had, now that I'm thinking about it, in Colombia was when I stayed at a hotel in Cartagena and when I stayed in Bogota. Bogota has to have hot water because the places don't come with heaters. It's weird like that. It's kind of like New York. Every place down south comes with AC, but every place down south don't come with a heater. Up north, every place come with a heater, but it don't come with no AC. If I said that in the right order, but you know what I mean. Same thing here. Bogota, all the places got hot water, but all the places don't have no AC. I mean, no heat. It be cold as a motherfucker in them apartments, bro. So if you go to Bogota, make sure you know about your accommodations. Matter of fact, it's an article, man, that I just wrote on LinkedIn. If you go on my LinkedIn, it's the same thing. Travel data. I just literally wrote an article. Everything you need as a travel, bro. I got everything that I brought. I'm talking about everything down there.
more money you spend too, most likely you had that hot water. If you're spending more money on your place, so you're in a higher end area, nicer area, a lot of places gonna have that hot water. But you know, if you just doing it. You know, like you living out there, so you you don't want to spend $50, $100 a day on a room. Like,
Exactly.
so,
Exactly. That's why I'm so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and just take. I'm not gonna call it an L. I'm gonna call it an investment. I'm just gonna go ahead and get a place just to hold my stuff at for like a week. But during that, it's just gonna be a cheap place, just somewhere where I can put my stuff. And during that week, I'm gonna get a different Airbnb. But you gotta remember, bro, you get an Airbnb here in Colombia for like $25 a night, like for real. So I'm gonna get an Airbnb where I can stay for a month because you know you get discounts when you stay for a month. And the air place come with AC now. They don't play with the AC shit. Now, if you try to move here, now if you a tourist, every place you're gonna find, they already know if you're a tourist, it's gonna have to have AC in it, dude. Like you can't even. That's why I like Booking.com because Airbnb, it tells you all the amenities as well. But like I said, with Booking.com, you can come in the place first and look around and be like, nah, fuck this. And now Airbnb, I done pulled up to some wild spots, especially in Atlanta. Like I done pulled up to some wild spots. Like literally somebody was renting out their trap house on Airbnb, bro. And I had to snitch on them, bro. I had to call the people like, dog, y'all gotta cancel this shit. Like I need my bread back. You know what I'm saying? But man, like he said, his best advice would be to stay in a hotel at first because you know you have all the amenities, and 9 times out of 10, the amenities is gonna be hot water there because they know motherfuckers is gonna be traveling from not motherfuckers, but people are gonna be traveling from everywhere, and they know Americans is not playing that shit. Do
oh,
y'all take
Airbnb, man, most likely they gonna have heat because they gonna have so many bad reviews, man. You know, but that shit be like a box of chocolate too on that shit. Cause
so? Go ahead, my fault, my fault.
so y'all check for hidden camera. Uh,
Nah.
I never really did that, but I mean that's a good idea too. But hey, man, I gotta end this shit, man. It's 3 hours in, bro. I'm tired.
Cool, cool. All right, I want to say this last thing before I get out of here and I'm gone. For those of y'all that's watching this, just start doing the research now. And the more research you'll do, the more excited you'll be. If you've never traveled before, if you have, you already know what I mean. But that's what I did. Just start going on Airbnb and just seeing how much it'll cost to stay there. The prices will amaze you. Like you can stay in cool places for like $7 a night, just so you can actually see how strong your American dollar is, man. So just start doing that. Just start looking at things, man. And I'm out, man.
All right, peace out, brother.